Hello, and welcome to ADHD&D. ADHD&D is a series of campaigns run by me and my friends. During these sessions, we mostly just hang out, eat food, and try to play D&D without getting too distracted. Please keep in mind that none of us are professionals in any way, shape, or form, and will make about a million mistakes. But if for whatever reason you actually enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. The following video is made for entertainment purposes only and may contain swearing, jokes of sexual, racial, or dad-like nature, and a lot of laughing. Viewer discretion is advised.
No.
Okay, welcome back, everyone, and to surprising amount of viewers, apparently. At least
you guys are all
liars. You guys are all weirdos.
Michael, please stop making alternate accounts.
Seriously, Michael, you're gonna get hacked.
I only got the one.
So this is session 8, where we last left off. You had spent an hour and a half talking about a disgusting rug.
It's true. God, I ate.
I'll try not to get too far into that. Although we never did.
Paid.
I'm not gonna say it. We ain't talking about it no more.
We never. The only thing I'm gonna say is we never actually did the interaction for him handing off the rug to the carriers, or how much it costs, or any of that. Which I'll leave it up to you guys. If we want to still do that, it's fine. If we just
we don't need to.
That'll
be another 30 minutes of our time.
Basically, the gist of the whole conversation would have been this. Oh, hi. What would you like to send where? I'd like to send a rug to the Crown Prince.
I would like to send a particularly fine, rolled up bear rug.
Yeah.
It may be a little soggy. It was pretty weathered when we got it.
Oh, very weathered.
We dropped it in the lake. On
accident. God's a
the wheel on the wagon fell off.
Anyway, but basically the gist of it is they're like, oh well, we can send it to the capital, but there's no guarantee that it'll make it to the prince. And you're probably like, okay, that makes sense. And they're like, oh, that would be probably about this time. It'll be about one and a half gold, like 1 gold, 6 silver. And then you're like, okay, you start getting the money out. They bring the thing in. He looks at it. That'll be 10 gold.
You're like, fucking worth it. Take it.
They look at it and they're like, we're about to lose a delivery man because of this. Or we're gonna need the gold for his family.
Vital, sorry, you gotta take the cut.
Oh
wait, no, you're the one paying.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, because
he's the one with the rug.
Oh.
And I already paid him the 34 gold.
Take the semen.
The dude who was because it's not the actual robotic lady who's talking to you about this. It's like some other dude.
No!
And so the other dude's just like. And tell him to go grab it. And she's like, okay, and grabs it without hesitation and hugs it up to her.
It just makes that
Crunchy squelch noise as she walks away with it, and the dude's just like everyone in the vicinity you can see and hear this noise. It's just like what'd you do to that rug?
Everybody's staring at Vital oddly.
No.
Thinking he
The
did that.
dude's staring at me like,
he is the
why are
monkey
you
man.
sending me?
He's just looking down, headed heads.
No,
Really?
no. Not your head.
No!
That's the funniest thing where it's just like,
You just go, oh no.
Oh no!
it's the smell that gets you first.
Ah!
Because you you move your hand and you're just like, oh, whoa, no! You just freak out.
I gotta go
Trying to catch it, but it was
It was too late.
It was
Wait, don't do.
no, I don't!
And you can feel pull off of your face. Sorry, we're moving on. It cost you 10 gold.
It was like one of those
It costs whoever's giving it 10 gold.
John, it was like one of the sticky hands you get from the quarter machines.
Squelching off your face. You can just feel it in your fur a little bit. Anyway,
Hold off a few
I
guys.
think Vital just runs.
no, he just runs straight to the open air bath.
He needs a shower.
He
a
needs
bath.
chemicals.
All of them.
All the
He needs
loofahs.
cocaine.
He's going to bathe in 409.
Yeah.
You invent bleach in this family.
I have a new objective.
That or you just use Holy Smite on yourself. Like, you just
Will that
keep,
work?
Like, I'm kidding.
We'll find out.
You're about to say, like,
There's only one
It
way to
sure
find out.
would be one cleansing flame. However, I don't think it'll get the stains out.
Alright.
Or the mental one.
it's just slightly darker red in some spots.
Alright,
Maybe
so
it's got a
Bald patch.
Bald patch. Anyway, moving on from that, you chatted up as as you did at the end of the night. Some of you got gold, some of you lost gold, and other things.
Dignity.
But
Dignity.
a lot of dignity and respect from others. Anyway,
I'd be amazed if Vital still had any left.
well, yeah, after the 3
you're not allowed
major
in those
falls he's
places
had.
anymore.
No cup allowed.
It's the sticky red. It's the sticky red monkey.
You can't come in here.
I did. Anyway, oh no, it's segregated into realities.
Oh, racing's fun.
Oh, it's the best. Anyway, but you all sleep, and pretty much all you level up except for Garrett, who is already leveled up.
Yep.
And again, I've already said it, but like we are not doing the feat or ability score increase. We are only doing the ability score increase.
Feats are gained
Feats
from
are
everything.
feats are gained by either like some sort of grand feat, or they're given by a god as a reward, or like through some sort of achievement, essentially.
Or the game just goes, hey.
You just think don't tell other people. Anyway,
So, once you wake up, try again.
Yeah.
so anyway, you wake up in the morning, most of you feeling refreshed, one
I'm
of
still
you feeling
insane.
still kind of dirty, and the other one extremely paranoid and not rested.
Reagan's feeling a little sore in the bicep and tricep areas.
Yeah.
I feel a little more wise and strong now. after I woke up.
I'm going to touch
Just
you.
had-
Oh, we need that on a t-shirt. I'm going to touch you. And Ronnie 2025.
And again, in terms of health for leveling up, is either the average roll or higher. If you roll a 1, just re-roll. Mainly because,
I've
low
never
health
gotten-
always sucks balls.
I've never gotten above that.
I've just
I rolled
Well, you should have a big
shit. You said that and I rolled a 1.
damn.
Reroll.
So what type do I use?
Oh yeah, I'm a D.
that
That's
is-
that's the
that is
average.
Let's say, so I got the minimum for every
Oh, D10.
single roll.
Yes.
I think I rolled like
So,
a 2, a 3.
I think I'm still with most health.
Easily.
Yeah, but that's because you're a barbarian.
Let's say like you easily have the most.
So yeah.
I have like 30 health.
I need to get myself some heavy plate mail with like bonuses.
I mean,
So I can just increase my
That's your
tankiness.
D10.
I mean that's up to you.
You can't
I don't. Huh?
I wasn't, yeah.
Well,
Not for armor, but I know
and
what
here's the thing: as your stats increase, you're gonna not want to wear armor
8.
because of barbarian's natural armor.
Oh,
Basically, when you're
Dex
not
plus
wearing
5.
armor, it's
Yeah,
your
but-
Dex plus your Constitution modifier plus 10 or something, and
Yeah,
that becomes like your AC.
Yeah, you can
And
also
so-
use a shield.
So yeah, and you can still use a shield. So basically, as you
So
as you gain XP,
So the higher the level I get, the less armor I want to wear.
pretty much,
Pretty
like
much,
the
you
higher
just
your
become
Dex and
that
Con get.
much stronger. You know what I mean? You don't need the armor anymore.
Basically, Dex barbarian armor is based on like your ability to repel weapons with your muscles and like
Literally,
able to
you're so
dodge
ang-
them.
You're so angry that you literally just flex. And
Pretty much. But anyway.
Plus, you're so angry that you flex so hard that it does less damage.
So, but the point is, you all wake up in the morning. Some of you more refreshed than others. You all kind of like in a row receive a knock at your door. around when you wake up.
Okay.
And
When the person knocks on my door, they don't hear any response. They
I
don't
know.
hear anything.
I know they knock on their door, and they are at your earliest convenience, go to the guildmaster.
Okay.
And there's not any more information past that from what they
You
give.
just straight up.
Okay.
Are they immediately gone by the time they open the door?
No, they're not waiting for people to open doors. They knock
Say
and
the
then
thing,
say the
go to
phrase
the next one,
and then go to the
knock.
next door.
Okay, can Vital immediately open it up, touch them, and then go back inside?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
So you open
Get the
the
sticky hand.
you it should be washed by now.
You already washed it off.
I did, but like
It's a
it
different
stays for me.
sticky.
But you
It's
open
one of those
the
things.
you open
It's
the
like a
door
cheese touch.
and
It's the
it doesn't
phantom
matter.
stick.
it's the knowledge of what was on your hand that's painful.
These hands will always.
These hands have touched so many things. Anyway,
So many.
Some knowledge, some
Moving on.
but you open the door and it is the secretary with the blue hair.
Oh, never mind.
Not the guy, not the guy.
He's just like, oh shit.
No, it's the like
Does she
animatronic.
still have
Animatronic
shell
one.
over?
No, she doesn't have anything. That's I don't know. As far as
Another one.
as far as people can see, nothing.
Did she clean herself?
Apparently, or someone cleaned her or something. You're not really sure. Again, you're not really sure about the processes that she goes through.
There was
Like,
an
in terms
extra
of
round on the
cleaning,
starting
or, like-
down.
It's not coming off.
It's not coming off. You notice she's wearing a completely different outfit. No, kidding. It's the same outfit.
Okay.
Not the same outfit, but like the same outfit. You know what I mean?
She just has like 8 different pairs of the same thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
she's
like
wearing
a
a
uniform.
uniform.
Exactly.
Black and
Like
yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yellow and black. Let's mix it up a little.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a
Anyway.
uniform. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, exactly. And basically, she just goes down, knocks on each of your doors, and requests that you meet the guild leader in her office
I don't
Okay.
know understand.
at your earliest convenience. So you guys are welcome to meet up in like the downstairs or meet up in the hall, like whatever you guys want to do.
Renegade will try to get Vital out of his room.
Okay. Good luck. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey Vital,
No.
you care to join for a drink, buddy?
I like to think that Vital's never had alcohol,
He's never.
and so he's like, I'm not thirsty. I don't need any water.
Yeah.
You don't want like
CJ, can you get me a Dr. Pepper?
Sure.
say milk,
Also, yeah, water.
lemonade.
Oh,
I get it from the sink. So.
Milk.
He thinks about all the different kinds of milks he's tried from like all different types of beer. Oh god.
No. I don't want to do
Just make sure it doesn't curdle.
Anyways, it's chunky.
milk. Have you had lemonade? God, it gets so.
Milk lemonade?
No, he said milk and lemonade. It's like, oh.
It sounds like a
Why is it spicy?
Vital who's never had tropical fruit, who's never had a lemon. He's like, what is it?
Well, you want one of them strange fruit cocktails?
It just keeps getting worse.
Oh god, he's traumatizing this boy.
It's gotta get worse before it can get better, buddy.
Just get me away from the rug. Get me away from the
The rug is miles away by
The
now.
rug is gone. The rug is. You see them carrying it out in the morning.
No. You're still in your room. I haven't seen the rug get carried out.
You're just like, I'm staying there for a little bit longer.
You know, like a waft of stench
Wait,
just
right there.
flying
Just
over.
Like, it smells like rusted coppers.
Vital, buddy, I'll buy you a beer.
What's a beer?
What?
Ale. Buy you an ale.
You're like, oh, this is kind of like when I fermented coconuts that one time, or when I left coconut water sitting for too long.
Nut?
No.
Coconut nuts. We need to move on, people.
Alright.
Never.
Vital just opens the door, he's like, let's just go.
Let's just go.
Let's just go.
Make sure you don't want anything like...
I don't want
Any coconut water or.
like roll the dice. Like 14. you. Let's go.
Doesn't say your name.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you's your name.
Fuck you.
That's just the reply. Scott, this fuck you.
Alright, let's go. And he just like
Do
softly
under,
pats
you
Vitals
can
back.
Don't touch me.
Oh, touch.
You're the one who doesn't want to touch anything.
Don't let it spread.
It won't spread. It won't spread.
I'm infected. I'm
It
infected.
can't hurt you anymore.
Plot
It's all
twist,
done.
Final now has AIDS.
The epidemic begins.
I mean, he's
Oh,
an so
You have to. Yeah, well, he'll have AIDS until
Jesus.
he reaches a high enough paladin level.
Alright.
Well, if he's out of the high enough
That
paladin
is how
level,
it
he becomes
works.
immune to diseases.
So that is how it works. To be
Huge.
fair.
I'm going to touch you.
Again, t-shirt.
Vital's catchphrase.
Alright.
Terrible.
I feel like Vital is this
Just like pulls up those eyes going.
Yes.
Pinnacle of all things.
That used to be his catchphrase. That was before the run times.
And now it's.
The run changed him forever.
Instead of silence, I kill you.
There's
It's
BC
I'm
and
going to touch you.
I'm going to
touch you.
And there's AR.
Instead of BC and A.
Yeah, he's just made it
It's BR and AR.
before run and after run.
Okay.
So it's a critical year event for him. He celebrates it. He celebrates the anniversary. Oh, I say celebrates.
Well, why not?
I have a bullpup.
Anyway.
Shotgun.
Anyway.
I'm not continue.
Yes. So you guys just always.
In front of the camera?
What?
So were you able to bring our blade in front of the camera?
I didn't. But you can.
I was just curious about it.
We'll find a
because I don't know
segment
if
for
it would-
me.
Blades, yes. Guns, no.
That's what I figured.
They don't allow gun.
Well, unless I put like warnings, I think, right?
Yeah.
It gets age restricted.
Anyway.
Oh, I'm sure it's already age restricted.
Oh, I don't have it age restricted.
You don't?
What? Ow!
I don't know. I just put it as
You
not
haven't-
for children.
We
Yeah.
haven't had
Oh, okay.
age
Well, then
restriction.
it's not age
I guess.
restricted. It's
Wait, are they
just-
locked?
It's basically you say
When
it's
does
for
that come
mature
into effect?
content.
It's only when I get enough
content,
subscribers. I think.
so it doesn't
Okay,
get
well, I think it's
automatically.
viewed.
Yeah.
Generally, something that's not
It's
supposed
both.
to be age
Yeah.
restricted
It
gets
has to
age
be
restricted
1,000
because they deem it
plus
as
Yeah.
mature content.
In order to
So
actually-
I have 5.
And they also wouldn't monetize you unless you bleeped out curse words.
No.
I thought.
And
No,
it first
it's-
10 seconds.
It's only when it's in the first couple of seconds.
Really?
Yeah, it's the first couple seconds
First
of the video.
And then.
It's already past it.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
already-
Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it.
But
There's a, he's up
I
I just goes.
I started turning. I'm like, not gonna say it.
here's the thing.
Just
I
look
feel like it
directly at
really
you,
depends
so
on
like-
who's monetizing.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
The bot is
Most of the time it's
ruthless.
bots.
Oh.
Very much so. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's say for especially some small channels.
Usually,
it's
if the
bots.
bot flags you, you have to be like, well, I want human rate.
I have a no.
I want human So I don't know if we, because currently we're not monetized, so I don't know if we'd be no longer monetized. I have no idea.
Pretty
Anyway, I will deal with that when we get there. Anyway, because it's just one of those things. At this point in time, I don't really care about monetization.
That's a future us
Yes,
problem.
exactly.
I am going to have
Oh.
Arden pray for a few minutes to change out his spells.
All right.
And when I'm done, they already have left.
Yes.
And I'm gonna head out and knock on his door.
Right.
I like
Alright.
this. I like
And-
the
and-
What?
What?
And say,
What did you say?
I said necrosis.
Zara!
It's me. Hello.
Do you know how incredibly vague saying "it's me" is?
You say that?
It's me, Arden.
There you go, using your big boy ways. Fuck off.
I wonder what the right.
I'm gonna come inside.
There's a bookshelf. There's a bookshelf in front of the door. If you can move that, I'll be impressed and
You're
horrified.
gonna let
I'm
CJ?
horrified.
there's upstairs and everything.
Okay, so
Just tell him you're gonna make all the voices go away.
Listen, I'm here to help. Okay? I'm here to get rid of the voices you've been hearing.
You immediately hear something heavy get thrown across the room. There's a thud against the door. Something else heavy gets thrown across the room, and then the door flies open, and all you see is a very sleep-deprived half-dwarf, half-snake looking at you, all he says is, "Make the voices go." And as he kind of just slowly leans back.
Did he even get a long rest, or would he have gotten maybe like a short rest?
Well,
I
no,
got like
he
an hour or two of sleep, and then the voices came back with a vengeance.
Basically, he did
Instead
not
of a
get the
short
full
rest.
effects of a long rest.
That's what I was thinking.
So
short
he
rest,
has,
yeah.
well, he has exhaustion essentially. So.
Oh, yeah.
It's a long rest, but I gained exhaustion.
Essentially, like most of the normal things from a long rest is like good.
Oh yeah.
You know, like the health and like
Oh,
if
yeah.
he had spells, he would get them back.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, John, there's actually a rule for in 5th edition for long resting is if you get interrupted like after the first hour, you can still consider it a short rest.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So.
Well, either way, for this, basically you got the majority of effects of a long rest, but but you still have 2 points of effect.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna say, try not to shout. I have to touch you for the spell to work.
What?
I'm going to
Look, you guys, we cannot make that the group motto.
Yes, we can.
If we weren't flagged before, we're gonna get flagged now.
Hey man, I'm gonna touch
Well, at least the videos are for
Fairly
kids.
balanced.
I'm going to touch you.
They're just
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Okay,
so what do you say to Severus?
I was gonna say, I have to touch you for the spell to work.
You have to what?
stop making him repeat himself. We all heard it.
Alright.
So,
Yeah, so it's not not to freak out.
Yes.
It's like I have to touch him for the spell to work.
Yes.
And Severus just goes, "You had to touch me last time for the other one to work."
Yeah,
Okay. So I assume you're casting Lesser Restoration.
yeah, so I'm going to reach over onto his shoulder and cast Lesser Restoration.
What spell level are you casting it at?
I can only cast it at 2nd.
Still just checking. I don't know.
Cheers.
5th level's
Well,
good.
3rd.
I think the way I'm gonna do it is I'm just gonna have you make an Arcana check, and basically see how much of it is deteriorated instead of it just flat being cured. Just because I think that I don't know, I feel like it would make more sense. For in terms of like
Please roll
the
high.
effects of the.
Please roll.
Oh, I'm not gonna roll.
Nat 20.
Roll
Nat
high.
20. Nat 20.
It always rolls low.
That one.
Nat 1, it gets worse.
Add another 5 hours.
14 plus 2, so 16.
Okay, that's pretty good. So roll 2 d10s.
2d10s.
20 tens.
A 2d10?
What's your total?
Total of 4.
Total of 4.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's right.
Where'd it go? Flubberbucker.
Logan's got it.
Father done.
I can cast it again later if you need to.
So Sabrise, Arden, touches your, I assume his head.
I just want to
shoulder.
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm really
He's very tall.
So
I leaned down and
He's
was
like
like
you essentially went like
I'm
this.
7'10". So I literally
I'm
went.
3 foot. You went like this.
Yeah, basically he had to lean straight down.
It's like when a dad is telling his little kid, he'll be okay. buddy."
Yeah, pretty much. I did the full lean down.
This
You
is
kneel down. It's alright.
Yeah, on one
Look,
knee.
Logan,
It's okay.
this is why I couldn't cut the ADHD out.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Anyway, basically he lays his hand on your shoulder, and you feel a rush of warmth and relief for a moment as like you just like and are able to actually relax, and the paranoia like begins to lessen to fade slightly, minus 4 hours from the time. In addition to the 8 hours you slept.
I'm gonna be honest, Garrett. Your mini looks like he has PTSD.
That's just because he looks like he's from World War II.
I forgot how long.
Oh my god,
how
he
long
survived the death of the Skylanders.
I think that. Bro.
Anyway.
Hang on.
Wasn't the total like 40 something hours? Something like
I like how he's got
I'm
like a
trying to
fucking
find
biker's jacket,
Yeah.
and then a fucking, what looks like one of those metal freaking helmets, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He looks like
You said minus how much?
it looks like that one Flash
4.
hat. Like
Minus 4?
Oh, yeah.
The original
yeah.
Flash.
Yeah.
Flash.
That's
it.
4 hours? Jesus, this is gonna go for a while.
He rolled low. Like he had like basically the maximum he could have rolled is
4
20
hours
hours.
and however many hours.
And however many hours you slept, if you did put that down.
Like how many hours was
8.
that?
Oh, okay, so yeah, then 8. But still, 8, 6, 4, 8.
I mean, you can cast the spell on him again.
I can
Gonna have to.
Just
I
go
can
through all your spell
cast
slots.
it a lot, but I would lose all of my spell slots.
It's I mean, you can
Eventually,
just try it again later. Like
Eventually, I need you to do it again.
I was gonna say,
I want this shit
I was
going.
gonna say I
How many
can
hours got left?
I can do it for another. I'll have to make a save like exhausted, but still I can do it for 4 times. It's the most I can do. Things also have to roll 4 checks, and if any of those get below on Arcana checks, then it doesn't.
I want
Makes my entire
I have
spell
44
slot
hours
useless.
left.
So
So almost 2 days worth.
yeah, which I don't know, could be worse.
I want to say as this whole interaction
It's a
was
long
going down,
time
I'm just
for-
still like slightly escorting Vital past the hallway, and we
Yeah.
just encountered them. It's just like, no.
I'm already down in the lobby drinking coffee.
They knocked on an empty door
Nice.
for you. You kind of like you heard the knocking, you heard the statement,
Yeah.
and you saw her knock on your door.
Yeah.
Like she like walked right past you. So like.
Nothing stupid.
She knocks on doors and says, and
It's
you're
a-
just like, I'm down here already.
It's just programmed. It's
What?
he's smart.
Is Severus still like mega paranoid, or is he able to function normal?
So here's the thing, you're not crazy, you're just paranoid. Essentially, exactly.
Yes, you
mega
said,
paranoid.
yes, you described it as major paranoia,
Yeah.
which is bordering on insanity when it's over a long,
that's
long
what I
length
say.
of time.
Yeah,
That's why
essentially
it's a level
you
of
doubt
madness.
everything. You like are always skeptical of what
And
people
for
are
some reason,
saying.
especially
Like,
me.
yeah, for whatever. It's because you're the only real human. Like Cody's a child. He's not really suspicious of him.
Yeah.
Which is funny considering Cody's terrified of him. But like,
I'm always just trying to keep Cody just like,
but
Only
maybe you just feel too normal for the group.
yeah.
You know,
Like this is a fucked up bunch of people, and then there's this one normal guy.
like he's just a blacksmith who's trying to get his wares back.
Just trying to get my shit back.
Yeah.
Alright.
So would you say like a lesser intensity to what I have been playing it?
pretty much. Like
Okay.
you've been playing it like pretty like majorly. I'd say tone it down by like 25%.
Okay.
And essentially, again, the biggest thing is you're not really hearing voices, so to speak. It's just the voice of doubt.
Okay.
It's the you know what I mean, right?
Yes.
Untrusting and
Second guesses.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
everything that you're like, oh, I should do this, but wait, maybe I shouldn't do that. Type of thing. Like, you know,
that type
you're
of
constantly
paranoia.
filled with a feeling of doubt from other people's and yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Sure.
Normally when you're
No,
trusting
sure.
or confident,
No,
you
sure.
are
No,
otherwise
no.
doubtful and hesitant
yes.
in that sense.
Okay.
Essentially, yeah. Basically, your gun ho persona from before is meek now.
I want to say, yeah, you're also exhausted, so like
You're also- yeah,
stuff
you're very
also
tired.
is pretty fucked right
I have very
I don't like.
Alright, Zephyros.
Throw me. He's really, but if I throw you, he's really slow right now because he's
die. Oh, wait, let's do this.
exhausted. So,
Yeah.
yeah, John, that's
On
why
this
I like
side?
the new exhaustion better because this exhaustion is straight up like you just feel
Because like
horrible.
that's how it should work.
The new exhaustion
Oh,
is
that's
like you literally just lose a little bit of speed and negative to your rolls.
Yeah, it's just.
You don't have
I
disadvantage.
just noticed it.
Semantics.
I don't know. To me, it makes sense with like the whole like disadvantage stuff, just because it's like after several days of like exhaustion, your body is pushed to the actual limit. You know, so like I don't know. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But that's DM to DM stuff. You know.
How dare you?
It's just a lot less harsh.
No, for sure. And if
Right.
it depends on what kind of campaign you're running.
So yeah, I didn't eat
my own
today,
super
so
secret
now
thing, so I always have mine.
I'm dying.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's pretty much.
I feel like putting it
for
on
me, it's
zero
like
is
that's
a
a
bad
little
thing.
extreme.
No, that's a top one.
Yeah,
I
0
know,
is
but-
10.
I know, but it's you look down, you got 20, you got 4, 8, and then 0. It's like, that feels bad.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Not even
Well,
afraid
you and I are over here just. doing
But
it.
anyway, I assume you guys eventually like congress in front of the
congregate.
leader were.
So we congregate.
I go down to the kind of like chow area,
Yeah.
I get a tankard of orange juice essentially.
Yeah.
Orange juice.
If there's no oranges in this,
You're
world,
starting to think
whatever
it's
it's
tangy.
then a citrus juice.
You're looking for citrus. So
Yes.
they have orange juice. Yeah.
Okay, so I just a random thing. Every morning I have this tankard of orange juice.
Okay.
Like especially when I'm going to work.
Cool.
That like random thing. That's why I'm doing this. You know, Savarez, is feeling better because the paranoia is not quite as intense as it has been.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right,
Gotta get my vitamin C.
yeah, gotta get something healthy in me.
Which that actually low-key makes sense if you live in a mountain. You want like mainly vitamin C and vitamin D, considering you're not in the sunlight.
Right.
God, that actually makes sense.
What? Miss
God
Rabbit?
damn it. That's right.
The dwarf knows some shit.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I just feel better when I have it.
I just fucking love orange juice. I don't know what you guys talking about.
So yeah, this little 3 foot tall, half dwarf, half snake
So,
goes to the
are you
chocolate.
looking, so I assume you're looking for just normal orange juice, not like alcoholic or like.
No, just like basic
What's that?
bitch orange juice with pulp.
All right.
Hell yeah, the pulp. Yes.
Yes.
What does that drink called with the orange juice and then like the...
Oh, mimosa.
Yeah, mimosa.
Mimosas.
It's
the
orange juice
my
and
wife-
champagne.
Yeah, my wife fucking loves mimosas.
They're
Not mimosa.
delicious. Makes sense.
Just orange juice.
Okay. He basically is like, that'll be 5 copper.
Done.
And basically,
$5.
then
How
I
much is my coffee?
If that's a lot of
just like
orange.
a copper.
Yeah.
Coffee is fairly like.
That's what I figured.
Literally
You
like
said
this
5 copper?
big.
Okay. And that's
I mean, it would just be
filled
it's
with
like you have to think about how many
Look at
oranges
these
have to go into
so
that
like
juice.
that
So yeah, like
You know?
versus in our thing.
Like the fact that, like quite frankly, the amount of orange juice that like we're actually able to have, at least like in real life, is actually a crazy amount considering how many oranges that takes. Like if you really think about it,
Oh yeah.
it's like whoa. But yeah, basically you ask for 5 copper.
$5.
But so after you get your drinks, you get whatever food stuff you're wanting, and then I assume you guys meet up at like the in front of our office.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm there. Boom.
Cody sleepily walks out of his room.
As soon as I get there,
He looks over, he's like, he like steps up, and he's like, and like,
I grab Cody, I'm just like, it's okay, buddy.
It'll be alright.
Oh wait, you're next to Cody?
Yeah.
That makes what I'm about to say even worse.
oh god.
Perfect.
Because for some reason, Savraz just is extra paranoid of you.
Yeah.
So I am glaring at you.
Oh
And
no.
Cody's just like,
Cody's just, he's like
I
not,
just-
he's trying not to make eye
I just
contact.
shield his eyes like, it's okay, buddy, it's okay.
And Savage is just like, why are you
It's
touching
not.
him?
It's
Why
not.
are you
It's not even a polite glare. It is like a
Death stare.
not
stare down.
not a death stare.
No, but like a stare down, just like,
Just so that eye lock, just like.
No, not even quite that. It's I'm for lack of better phrasing, I'm giving you your dirty little slut glare.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hold on.
like the...
Actually, with my car.
I just zoned back in.
Yes.
Dirty little slut.
So yeah, since you're like intently staring at him, can you just give me a quick just a quick investigation check?
Me?
No,
Investigate.
Savage. He's like intently looking at
Investigation?
you. Or insight.
I'll
Actually,
say,
insight would actually work more.
let me see.
Can we do investigation?
Oh my god.
Since that was what you said initially.
Fine. Investigation.
21.
Pretty high.
Damn, 21. Yeah.
If you took that away from me, I was gonna be pissed.
Sorry, might be. But basically, you're kind of like just like looking up and down at
You
him.
just take that roll and add the other thing instead of the one that you add. And, or are they both intelligence?
They're
No, one of them is wisdom.
One's intelligence, one's wisdom. My wisdom's a +1, intelligence is a +2.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I
So
rolled, I rolled really
Yeah,
high
no.
either ways.
Yeah, makes sense. Basically, as you look at Rowan, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, in my brain, I really want to say Ronan, and I'm like,
I was gonna say, just look at my screen and then I realized it's not where you can see it.
yeah, like, but basically, as you're kind of like looking at him up and down, and it's really weird because something besides the paranoia is telling you that something's off.
What?
Like something's just weird.
So,
and you
like-
can't tell.
Like, something feels weird, and I can tell it's not the paranoia.
Yeah, like essentially you get all of a sudden like as you're looking at him, you get like a really weird vibe.
Just
like
this
essentially
unshakable certainty that something's not right.
essentially it's interesting because it really like like you feel like an uncertainty resonance with your with like your energy. Like the energy that you were given by the Chaos God, you feel like a weird resonance. And it just throws you off because it's not from the voices. Anyway, moving on.
Now you're actually looking at me that way.
So moving on.
Way to RP it.
Is there anyone walking in first, opening the door, knocking on the door, etc., etc.?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm sorry.
I'll walk up.
Just use your
I
hard arm.
can't.
The whole time, just kind of like shielding his eyes from Savraz,
Okay.
and then
You just feel like two holes being bored in the back of your
I
skull.
just like kind of look back like.
When you look back, I'm like a foot away from you, just following.
Looks down.
It's like a big short ninja.
And then I.
Well,
and then
Bernie's
knock on
still
the
trying to
door.
like console him, like
Yeah.
yes, I get this is traumatizing, buddy, but we gotta move on.
You
It's okay, buddy.
hug one of those.
You didn't touch the rug.
Wait. So, before I crossed the threshold, so you two are behind me, correct?
No, they were by the door already.
Yeah.
So you guys are walking up.
Like
to
we walked
I'm knocking at
past
the door with the normal shade.
What you guys were doing.
Arden's
Yeah.
whole thing.
They were
was
going downstairs.
Savraz.
Okay. But like,
So
in front of the door, where are you two in position to this trio?
probably the side of the door, I would imagine.
Yeah. Considering I'm knocking at it.
I'm
I've got-
chilling in
I've
the
got
back.
Tony and Nick to the right.
I briefly stopped staring at Rowan.
He had to think of something.
I did. Fuck
I
off.
don't know why, but just Ronan feels so much so much
feels
more
right.
fluid.
It's so much better,
It
dude.
feels right.
That it feels wrong for you guys.
Yeah.
Rowan.
I stare at Vital like I have locked eyes, and all I say, and I
Vital
say
is
it
looking
quietly, I go, run. And then I go back to staring at
Turns. Rug. To be fair, Samurai's-
immediately just
to be fair,
Yes.
hold on.
Run.
To be fair, he is the only one who knows your pain.
Yeah, I was the first one to
He was the first one to
know
touch the rug.
what you're thinking. We're the only ones that know.
The true horror that is
Our burden. Yes, I was about to say this
I
is
was
the
gonna say,
burden.
I'm like, Arden has no
This is
clue. He
gonna
just
sound
knows you
really
guys are
bad.
really special.
This is gonna sound really bad, right?
He can't even step on
Bird
it.
again, still kind of just like patting Vital on the back, trying to console him. It's just like, you know what, Vital? If it makes you feel any better, takes off his right glove and it's just like, touch me.
He goes,
Vital looks at you in the eye and goes, I'm going to touch you.
I'm
And
going.
like
And then you
punch.
cast towards David on the
Look at that.
Inflict
Inflict wound, yeah.
Just goes like this.
It's
It's so cool.
That's so cool. It's such
You
a
can
nice
touch
little
my hand.
chest too.
Inflict wounds.
So, stick my hand. I hate
Once you shake a puss
Horse
in his hand, it's not slime, it's mucus.
Anyways.
It's also not mucus, it's jizz.
I hate D&D so much because I got a 20.
Oh wait, oh.
To do what?
His name.
Vertigan,
Oh.
this is the best thing you've ever done for me before.
I cast Inflict wounds.
Oh my god!
Wait, hold on, for real? Or you just said okay?
Please! It was the
I just did it as a
It
joke.
was
Oh.
Can you fucking imagine?
God, that would
For the
the chain of events that would unfold as Vital refuses to touch anyone else or let he essentially becomes extremely fucking autistic on the
Says your
scale.
name. Says your name.
And you
Why must you rip his joy away from me? Why? Just do
Just
it.
looks back and
Do it
just
for the pirates.
No, see,
I did it for the vine.
I don't cast Inflict
Vine.
wounds, okay? I cast Invisibility.
And we're just like, that's fine. Guys, where did he go?
The question is, does he notice?
He doesn't.
So do you actually cast invisibility?
Yeah.
Okay. Vital, you're now invisible. And you don't really think about it at the start because like basically you shake his hand and then kind of just go off into your own little world again, and and then everyone just starts to move into the room.
Guys?
However, Vernigan does not let go of his hand.
So he's just like holding
You have
like
to continue holding his
It's just
hand.
like, no, it's just so that way he knows where Vital is.
Oh.
Because otherwise,
You don't want to lose the monkey.
Yeah.
How does it feel just hold hand in hand with a demon man as you notice your hand is not there?
Like it feels like it's there.
Like you can still feel
Yeah,
like
but
you
it's
can't
not
the
there.
clammy grippiness of of his hand.
Actually,
Like his hand's so smooth.
Vernigan scared himself.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
I like to think that the glove's just full of Vaseline.
It's a breathable leather.
It's a mouse in bed.
Oh
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I've never read.
Oh, really?
Oh
no!
I'm gonna be real. I haven't either. I've seen the movie though.
I've
Basically,
never
there's
watched
a.
the movie.
I don't know. I saw it in like English class or whatever.
Yep.
But basically,
I read the book, too.
there's one dude Curly who's like
that's
one of the
what-
farm hands. He's kind of a dick.
a
And is like
dick.
super overprotective of his of his wife. Basically, he keeps one hand gloved with Vaseline in it so that it's not rough.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
For his life.
I remember.
And then he proceeds to get that hand absolutely crunched by the fucking by Lenny.
Yeah.
Lenny.
Lenny.
It's basically
I
Lenny's got
remember
retard
that.
strength and just.
He's the refund, so.
Yeah.
my good hand.
That was my wife's favorite fingers.
Much like your Victoria.
Oh yeah.
It's okay, buddy.
Strap the nose.
Garrett.
Oh, you know that was hilarious. and you
Garrett?
know it.
Just be glad it wasn't Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
it was.
If it was Mountain Dew, the same thing probably would have happened.
Mountain Dew through the
No,
nose.
it stings
God.
way worse.
Well,
It never went up. It never went up. I just had to
Mountain Dew
back
is,
into the
is
can.
highly acidic.
Oh. Well, considering it can melt rats.
Yes, it literally.
What?
They
Oh, there's a lawsuit where some people tried to sue Mountain Dew for like because they quote unquote found a rat like
in their
rat.
Mountain Dew.
Oh, in their Mountain Dew. Yeah, and
Yeah, they said,
essentially
"No,
Mountain Dew was
it's
like,
not possible."
bet. And they figured out where they were, how long it would have taken to get from the factory to the
that
place, which is about
place.
like 2 weeks or something. And so they put a rat in Mountain Dew for 2 weeks. It was gone.
It was like a
Completely
slime.
And
It
so
was like a
basically, they were like, so you are a liar because there's no way that that you would have found a rat in your Mountain Dew.
You would have just found this like
You would have found slime in your
it would have been
Mountain
like
Dew.
this goop.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Like, it's
so
not possible.
they won
It's like
won
they
the
still
battle
said
but lost the war.
People were like, oh.
You're telling me there could have been rats in there?
Alright, well, I'm never drinking Mountain
you
Dew again.
never know.
No. Oh, God. So.
It's
not
Disgusting.
there is like
I don't like Mountain Dew to begin with.
Well, the only thing worse than Mountain Dew is like
That's where
Coca-Cola,
you
just
like-
because it like you de-rust shit with Coca-Cola.
Right.
So
Anyways.
Oh yeah. Anyway, moving on. So you enter the guild leader's room.
Now
And-
it's 5 o'clock.
disadvantage and all
I know. Fuck. The ADHD is strong today. Hey, focus, ADHD people.
He's trying to explain to me how exhaustion works.
Oh,
yeah, because
Later.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he has disadvantage on ability checks.
in a minute.
Sometimes.
You need to get through at least one plot point today.
There we go.
I was gonna say,
We spent an
you're
entire
good.
session on a long rest.
Please?
Look,
we
I would. How about this? I
I
would love to get through one story plot point relatively safely.
All right.
in
so,
less
go.
than one.
Because it's already been like
session.
2 hours.
I love to level up faster than we have.
I was saying
Excuse me.
I was saying we've only started the session for 50 minutes.
Yes. Anyway, so you walk into the guild leader's room, and the thing that immediately catches your eye is particularly you and Savraz and Cody, Arnon? Was Arnon there or was it Cody? Were you there with those two?
No, it's
When- it was just you two.
It was just
Okay.
Me and
Oh,
Cody
just
and
no,
Zach.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was just you two. And you
I was
immediately
not
look
the
over
prince.
to where the prince was, and he's sitting up in the bed, just fucking ripping apart a mud leg.
Yeah,
He's
hungry boy.
like, he was starving.
Like he's
for a long time.
just ripping apart this like a big old chunk of meat. And he looks over
What's his
and his
meat?
face is kind of like covered in grease with it, like in his beard, and he's just like, takes a big old chug out of like a tanker, and is like, "Well, welcome. Come in."
Without skipping a beat, Savraz goes, "How many more do you want me to get you?"
Don't worry. You look over, and there's just a table full of food and booze,
Wow.
and it's like
He's a prince.
And then after seeing that,
But he's
Savraz
not
goes,
mission.
"You are my new favorite person. I will protect you with my life
I
now."
want to make it a point that Bernigan and Vital were the last two in the room, and Bernigan just kind of pulled Vital in, and he shut the door right behind him.
So, are you in the room?
Yes.
Okay.
I
No,
just
like-
feel a constant tug as Vital's trying to go to the table.
So like,
A chicken leg just begins to.
Bernigan is
So he's
like right in
disappearing.
front of the door.
It's like, you want any Kool-Aid?
Right in front of the door, and Vital's just like, he's like,
Anyway,
Like, Vital, what are you doing with Vertigan, what are you doing with your arm?
but anyway, you see,
Where's Private?
Where's Vital? Where'd he go?
but you see the food, you see the prince, and then off in the corner, Sierra is doing power squats, with like front squats, with a big old barbell. And she's like, "Yes, come in, close the door, please." Obviously, you did so. And she kind of like gestures to the princess, and she continues her squats. And the prince is like, "Well, I apologize that we had to meet under such circumstances, but
I interrupted him. I'm like, "Never apologize for eating meat like you are. This is glorious. Continue, my child." Continue, my child.
Are
For some,
Is Savraz aware that this is the prince?
probably not."
no.
He's
all,
already a dwarf.
was he in the room when Bernigan addressed it?
Also,
No, he was having a fucking psychotic break.
Yeah.
All Savraz knows is this child is tearing into this mutton leg, like Savraz would himself, and he is just so immensely proud of this child. he had no idea it was going to be this happy today.
Yeah. But then I assume, do you like?
Vital escapes Bernigan's grip.
Damn.
Oh no!
And I assume you just go over to eat some food.
Wait, sounds as well.
You just see it float up and then start.
Wait.
Chunks of it missing over and over again. as it
It's just
turns.
a floating drumstick.
Yeah, just gone.
Anyway,
Gone.
do you kneel or anything, or do you go through any kind of like motion since you know
the
Huntington is the
etiquette.
prince, and you're relatively on the noble scale, or do you kind of like try to play it back a bit? I mean, because at this point you're not a noble, you're a adventurer.
I just kind of make like a small gesture to him that's just like.
And he kind of like gives you like a nod because he already knew about the trial, so he's trying not to like interact with you for the most part. Anyway,
Does he
I do give him like a slight bow, just like Your Majesty.
Yeah, I have no clue.
No thoughts.
He did.
the chicken wings are like
Savraz is just unimaginable.
So like,
yeah,
And
makes sense.
I make Cody bow as well.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
I gotta look at the
Well,
my
Cody is already kneeling.
So,
Like he's a commoner, so it's like
Yeah.
so
pretty big shit.
the prince is a dwarf as well, correct?
He is a half dwarf.
Would he understand why Savraz is so happy with how he's eating it? Or would he have only like
I mean,
a half
there's
knowledge
more
of
than-
dwarven culture?
So he would have fairly good knowledge of dwarven culture for the most part. But here's the thing though, you're a little different because your whole thing is eating, and so you just eat heavily anyway. I don't typically interpret it as a big dwarven thing. I typically attribute that with drunks. Mostly,
No, they're normally
but
gluttons.
yeah, so it's out. But he doesn't like quite understand
Gluttons and
why
booze and
you're so happy.
better than booze.
He just doesn't question it.
Okay.
He lets people do as people do. But anyway,
Get respect.
but basically he takes another big chunk of the meat
So-
and is like
Can I expand upon the earlier gesture?
Oh yeah.
It wasn't just like the hush hush thing. It was he pointed at Rowan and Cody and did a thumbs up as in they know, or at least Rowan,
Yeah.
because he was in the room when I addressed it.
Yeah.
And then with the other hand pointed towards Lytle and the other two, and it's just like it is the end of it.
So it's like the
'Cause
open
they
air.
don't know. But he
I have no clue the fuck this is.
Yeah.
So you pointed towards open air.
Yeah.
The one point towards
a
a floating chicken.
disappearing drumstick.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
fair
can
enough.
literally see him lifting it and going like
But you
this.
see a drumstick.
So you can
and
know,
just
like, he's not trying to be
chunks
subtle about it.
disappearing.
And
I was like, he's not trying to be subtle about it. He's cheating.
He
He
doesn't
thinks
know
he's
he's invisible.
yeah. Anyway,
He
But-
doesn't fucking give a shit.
he at this point he's basically like he sees that, but he kind of like again ignores it for the most part, and he's like, I must greatly thank you all. Like you are, quite frankly, my saviors. If you had not come when you had, I probably would have perished.
Stop it. It's like I can hear your thoughts, dude. Knock it off.
Fuck you. It's really no problem. I don't know who you are, but no problem.
They just hear like a random screech. Like nails on the chalkboard.
Yeah.
Right next to the prince, it's just like.
I assume you have somewhat importance considering the guild master came herself. But I'm from the Peace Island. I don't know much about this continent.
Oh, and he actually find his name. He's like, I lost it. It's in.
Steve.
Steve. My name is Steve. Is that it?
I.
Not as Steve. Just a little.
Oh yes. He basically says, I apologize. I should introduce myself when you arrived. But I am the second prince of the Epicrata Empire. I am Growlthran. So bad at names.
No, I heard it as
Yeah.
Rolfron.
Growlthron. Epicrata.
So does he stop after saying his name to kind of just see what people's reactions are?
Not necessarily. Essentially he introduces himself as the second prince, and he says his name. And he's like,
Once he says his name, Savraz's eyes just go.
Yeah, mine was also.
Oh shit! I might die.
I say it is wonderful to formally meet you. And then I tell him my name is Rowan Nightdelver.
How tall is he?
he's
dwarf, so
And a child.
He's about like I'd say like 4'2".
He's taller than me.
Yeah, he's a half dwarf.
So like small minor detail doesn't matter.
Let's say
as much.
full
But
dwarf
it just
would be around
remember he's
your
missing
height.
above on his right hand. Like,
Because I am a
put it back on.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Miles' reaction is like pure utter shock, but you can't see it. So
You just see a drumstick.
Like at this point, I like to imagine you grabbed a second drumstick.
Yeah,
And we're like, so one of them's just a bone, and the other one's a normal drumstick, and it goes from this to.
So what I imagine is like
Shaking
Vital's
slightly.
going to eat. It's just like
And then drop. No, you drop the you grab the other one and drop you drop the bone, but you're like
Oh, okay.
yeah.
so the bone of the previous chicken leg the matter drops to the floor and clatters.
And it's just an awkward.
Pretty much.
Well, with other floating chicken leg, and the prince kind of like looks over at it. And he's like, I'm just gonna move on. He's like, I'm just gonna ignore it.
Anyway,
Sorry, Your Majesty.
I've seen weird.
Burn is just like, oh right. Stops concentrating on invisibility on Vital.
And also monkey man with a drumstick. Vile, you just continue like you were just doing it.
Yeah.
The prince is like, oh.
always.
Like Burnigan was
Invisibility.
just like, oh yeah, floating drumstick. No,
I don't know. I just lean over.
Oh, that's our
It's
pet
like,
ghost.
oh right.
Right.
Duh.
I lean over Rowan and it's like, you see, Origins? I'm not firmly there.
What's a prince?
I know what the prince is,
No.
but I don't know how important they are.
I'm just
They're on the shorter side.
he's
if you
pretty
ask me.
important, buddy.
Yes.
Okay.
Bergen's just like leaning against the door.
I'll be more respectful.
Just like
And
watching.
he
I'm
kinda
not from here either, but I do know.
The Borns of royalty.
Yeah.
I just
Sav-
chieftain
Savraz-
is the highest form. of
Savraz
power
has
for
kind
me,
of
so-
recovered from the shock. He doesn't bother like bowing or anything because he's already shorter than the prince.
Yeah.
If he bows, he might just disappear.
Well,
Field of view kind of thing.
well, the prince is
Into the
also sitting in
ether.
a bed. Like he's sitting up in a bed.
Yeah, he's eating.
So he's
while
like-
sitting in the
But basically, he kind of sees the reactions that you guys have. Obviously, yours is very
Muted.
I
already know it.
But he's like, please, don't blow it out of proportion, so to speak. You are my saviors, for lack of a better term. So please, I would like for you to be as relaxed as possible when interacting with me.
Oh, I'm pretty relaxed, dude. This is fucking awesome.
Well, yeah, you're just fucking.
As he chomps down.
And the prince is like, I can see that.
Ooh. I don't know.
Not in like an insulty way. He's just like-
Hasn't touched a single mug of alcohol. Has eaten half the plate of the drumsticks on his own.
Yeah, so like Len like daps him up, you know,
Yeah.
your best friend. It's pretty cool.
Hey yo,
he
my.
kind of just goes along with it.
Hell yeah.
It was good, Bob. What?
Fuck yeah.
Eating drumstick. Yo, what's good?
What's good, Mom?
Might feel a little grease, but that's fine.
Hey man, y'all both got grease going.
Bergen just kind of says.
You're both
"It's good to see- it's nice to see that you're in good health.
Well, I'd say good health is relative. I'm doing better, and he like lifts like his like tattered shirt and sees that like he's still fairly like
Burned.
not burned. He's fully healed from the burns.
So
But he's still like fairly malnourished.
okay. Yeah,
Which
it's
healing
like
magic can't
sunk it
fix.
in pretty much.
So like you can like he
Would you
like
like
his
eating so
muscles
much?
his muscles are more like defined, but not because he's like big muscles, but because like he's
skinny as
thin.
shit right now.
Savraz just mutters, yeah, it's gonna take a little while.
Bergen is just
It'll
like,
take a few
it's
days.
good, not great.
Do you want my drumstick?
Good health, not great.
No, you're welcome to have that. I have my own. As he lifts up a leg of mutton.
Cheers!
And he's like, okay, cheers, and then proceeds to just tear it.
Yeah! Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then takes it and follows it down with a big old swig. And it is beer in his mug.
Yeah. Not,
Fucking Ray's right, damn. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is there any interaction you guys want to like? Any questions you want to ask him? Anything that you want to interact with him about?
Hey,
Oh yeah. What was it? Oh, how do you say his name?
Rolthron.
It was Balrog.
Thrawn.
Thrawn.
bullfrog.
Hey,
Thrawn. Thrawn.
Hey, Thrawn. How do you think your brother would feel if you got a slightly used rug?
Ah!
You like slapped your head with the chicken wing.
I look at Vinyl and I just smile. Just this big, I'm enjoying your suffering smile.
I'm going to touch you.
The prince looks at you and he kind of like has a moment of like confusion. And he's like, well, if it's the rug I'm thinking of.
No!
At this point,
He was kept in that cage in that room.
No!
So he knows exactly what's going on with that rug.
So once the prince says that, Savros just starts giggling, like he's trying to hold it back.
Yeah,
like the laughing's breaking.
You're like trying to be more sophisticated in front of the prince.
No, I'm just trying not to. No, because if I wasn't trying to contain myself, I would be dying of laughter. I'm trying to contain myself.
You're trying to stay composed.
Yeah, pretty much.
But basically, he's like, well, if it's the rug I'm thinking of,
He is that rug.
he may not be too enthused. But at the same time, I'm not, to be completely honest, I'm not very close with my brother. So I'm not sure what his exact reaction would be, but I don't think it would be pleasant.
So Savraz blurts out, Adam, you never know. He could be into that shit.
Maybe he's gonna use the rug too.
The prince kind of goes like with his hand.
Spit takes on vital spit.
No,
it's beer. It's beer.
It's a different kind of foamy. Anyway, no, just
So,
not getting
we say that.
Yeah. Basically, he's just like, I'm
Not gonna go there.
It just gives the gesture. It's just like they got a point.
Prince is like, I'm not gonna go there.
I'd rather not speak that way of my brother.
You funny bastard.
Oh,
now.
you say the funny.
He goes up to Arnon and touches him. And then goes back.
Just like, I was like,
Why?
Okay.
okay.
You just feel grease on yourself.
I'm just like,
Vital is just like.
Yeah.
it's like literally, because I'm wearing like a white, like full, like clothing. It just goes from like white to like that, like grease,
You got like
yellow.
a now
I'm just like
yellowish brown patch on your white.
Here's the thing. He wouldn't do it to Cody. That guy's too far away. He knows that he'll try to kill him. And dare he touch any of his clothes. So,
I'm
just
nice
like,
to you. All right?
yeah, you're cool.
You're cool.
I just take a little bit
Not to
like
sound
water out of
but,
everything.
Anyway, does anyone have any other questions for the prince?
I was just gonna ask him like, so was there a particular reason they were summoned into the Good Master's quarters?
Well, yes, actually. For one, I want to thank my saviors who rescued me from that horrible woman.
Understandable.
And I also had an offer to make you.
Oh, Samurai immediately leans forward a bit. It's like, I need a city.
Brannigan
I think I would
just
really be
tilts his
interested.
head and
So,
shakes.
Let's
like,
hear it.
Basically, he says, I will be remaining here in this lodge for the next 5 days. On the 6th day, I will be heading back towards the capital. And if it is not too much to ask, I would like for all of you to be my escorts.
Done.
Called it.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why not. I can always lead ahead as well.
Sir
Quite
Bullfrog,
fast.
you have our word.
Sir Bullfrog.
Please tell me the prince looks at Vital like,
He's just
that
kinda-
one's got some issues.
No, he kind of giggles at it. He's like,
Oh yeah, because the prince is probably used to just no emotion, just prim proper everything.
no, he's actually a fairly like laid back prince, as opposed to like his brother
Yeah.
and other family.
Yeah, he's a second prince. So he kind of enjoys when people throw jokes around.
So essentially, Bernigan would know that the second prince is particularly charismatic and is very loved by the people because he is like
Very real.
yes, exactly. He's like he does not discriminate between like between races or classes.
Short with red hair, not tall with black hair.
And essentially he's fairly relaxed for a
He's a people's person.
yes.
Yeah, people person understands, you know.
And that's one of the reasons, like politically, he is the most likely to, at least in the eyes of the people, to succeed.
The throne. Yeah. Fair enough. Makes sense. People pleasers are always good trait to have. But
You know, they talk to everyone. It's like, what does everyone think? I think it's a good idea.
I already said I was doing it.
So I got 2. Anyone else? Good for escorting?
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, it's.
He's like still eating his chicken, so like in one moment.
I mean, I kind of saw this coming, so.
Yeah, of course.
and of course, when we reach the capital, you will be handsomely rewarded. What?
It was just the way that this fucking sounded. I popped out with the soda can.
I'm like, I want to bet that it was like, oh, you'll be handsomely rewarded. Oh. I was a little confused on why you were just like just so fucking started busting out
I
laughing.
don't know if we got that kind of reward, Chris.
Can we get an ugly reward instead?
You say like your monetary reward? I don't think you want that.
You'll get this.
You don't want the royalty.
I heard the sound. And
We
in
got
my head,
delivered just
it
a few days.
It felt like that noise was just Vital clamping his teeth on a bone. And so Bernie just looks at him like, wow.
Well, if anything, in all reality, that would be the sound of Sabras picking up the bone that Vital had dropped and crunching on it.
You all get pretty
You
much.
all get 100
Seasons
gold, except for you. You get this nice rug.
It's a white bearskin rug instead.
I can't see
It's
it.
the same rug.
No.
It's the same rug.
Just used by the
Just white now.
It is bleached.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, no,
It's
it's covered
been
in something
dyed.
else, you know?
Yeah, it's been the color has been artificially altered.
Yeah.
Artificially.
Biologically altered.
It's been bioengineered.
I would run away.
specifically
Yeah.
by the first person.
Oh wow! Thank you for my reward.
And you wouldn't even want to burn it because imagine the smell.
Anyways.
Anyway.
I think we agree as a group.
Well, then I thank you kindly. And again, I will not be prepared to leave except for in 5 days.
Well, probably should take on some quests there in the meantime.
I'm pulling
It's
it
like
here.
5 days later.
We're here. We're back. We did this many quests, definitely.
Bye-bye.
Anyway,
Let's go fight people.
You
I
what?
say, is there any? I turned to the guild master. She's still doing her fucking front spots, and it was like,
I forgot that was there.
guild
I was
master.
very confused.
She's like,
out of nowhere. Pull
She's like,
that
oh,
out.
yeah.
From here, I don't see it, so I saw that appear. I'm like, just massive.
Just you have a ballista.
I need a warforged now.
Anyway,
Yeah. His goal is once we get to a battle, he will literally lean forward and he has a ballista on his back that someone can jump on and fire like a turret.
That's awesome.
That's a ballista
Anyways,
bolt, my guy.
I was gonna ask the guild master. Do you know if there's any quests that urgently need to be taken care of?
she's moved on to some calf races. She's like, well, you can always look at the guild board. I'm not sure if there are any that are in dire need, so to speak, but there's always quests to be done.
All right. Does anyone have anything else besides quests?
So again, one more time. Any questions for the prince on any topic?
Can I go take another shower?
To the prince?
I asked
to the prince?
I ask him, so now that you've had a little time to rest and eat, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm still quite tired. Definitely still hungry. As he takes another rip of,
As that guy eats half your food.
Yeah.
He's the prince of
Somehow doesn't look
Sure.
like he gains any weight from it.
Alright.
Yeah, I say I will hope I healed your wounds sufficiently.
You did. I was covered in many burns and bruises. So it's quite nice not to be covered in those. So again, I thank you dearly for that.
No problem.
I wish I could have helped more.
Bernian just kind of like.
You helped plenty.
Thing is, Sarah said that like super
Staying
under
in
his
the
breath,
room, but, like,
so no one else heard it.
You can't leave her in her.
Oh,
Yeah.
kind of because Severus knew he was not very helpful.
So I tell him,
Yeah.
You
well,
did a good
it was
job.
excellent meeting you.
I did a good
officially.
job. Then I went and saved.
I got
I
shit
started
on
hitting
a
a
In
lot less.
5 days.
So I got
6 days.
shit on immediately.
I
Punch. Got punched the fuck up.
and I kind of just started
Triple attack.
being like, all right, guys, let's leave him be. And I kind of started ushering us out of there.
Alright, let's go downstairs.
You might have to get physical with Vital. With how much?
I asked
how much
Vital-
he's eating.
Vi-
I asked Vernon to
No
help
more.
you out because I know you're not going to listen to me. And then, yeah, I just kind of like drag Vital.
Wait. Chicken!
I said you can grab one more piece for the road.
Oh, okay.
Well, the prince says you can just take the plates.
You
I
said
have plenty of food.
I can't eat the place.
so. Hang on. So
That sounds like a will thing.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I
So-
like you.
Hang on. So
I'm
you said it's mutton.
In his hand, yes.
What is on the plate? What
Plate
that
that-
he's been eating?
I'm going.
His plate it consists of
You said I like you. I said I'm
like
going.
like 3 deconstructed rotisserie chickens.
Never mind then. If it was mutton, like just all mutton,
Well, there's another plate of mutton.
I was
That's-
gonna,
that's different.
that he was eating
Types of
from.
Yeah.
I was gonna poke my head back in and go, "It's mutton, you ignorant slut," and then leave.
I'm going to touch you. Alright.
It takes you so hard.
Let's go, move it. Hey, imagine the master's like, I can't wait for them to touch me too.
I need a workout partner.
Oh my god. Moving on.
I need to work on my cardio.
Special kind of squats.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Horrible.
Anyways.
It's a deep squat.
Alright.
Before
Go to the
Brennan follows them out the room, he just simply says, "Get some rest, bro."
Get some rest, bro.
Get some rest, bro.
It's like I'll serve the jar.
Bro.
Bro.
I saw a video earlier, and it was some people, or it was a person picking up their food from somebody.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, do you guys take tips?" And she's like,
No.
"Yeah." And he's like, "Get some sleep." And he left. I'm like, "Oh, dude."
That's fucked up. Like that's not even funny. That's fucked up.
I don't want to take any
Very
tips.
rude.
If I was the person behind them, I literally would have put a $20 bill on the counter and gone, "I'm sorry, people suck."
Yeah.
The
You know,
interaction is
sounds
very
like
weird,
what
but
it'd be.
Brendan's mind is like elsewhere.
I feel like a funnier interaction would be like, someone like,
He's got
"Oh, do
other
you take
things
tips?
to
Well, I
do.
take more than a tip."
Did you get the
Yes.
reference?
Thanks.
Elsewhere.
Anyways,
Anyways.
sorry. Continue.
I'm gonna.
He was more or less like thinking about stuff that may or may not happen once we get to the capital,
Yeah.
which is why it like came off so weirdly.
Yeah. Get some rest, buddy.
Just awkward.
Well, yeah, considering your position.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Alright.
But I assume you all made your way out of the room downstairs.
Yeah. Soon as I'm outside and I'm able to, I just keep glaring at Logan.
Yeah, I'm really surprised you guys
Rowan?
didn't have any
Rowan,
questions
yes,
about anything about the kidnap.
Loading.
Sorry, I had food in my mouth.
No, I figured that he should rest, and we've got a
Yeah,
drink
you got
that
some
we can talk to
coffee.
him more about. And
We can always come back
Yeah.
later. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He's not gonna be going anywhere.
So,
for
yeah,
some
right.
days.
Fair enough. Oh shit, that's what I forgot. I forgot my little journal. Whatever.
Yeah, it's
not your little journal thing.
Yeah, my little journal.
Anyways, do you guys have anything you need to do, or should we take some quests?
Alright, time to take a quest.
Oh, that.
What?
He remembers. I don't know what he remembers, but he remembers.
Remember?
I remember.
Oh, that was stones.
Nobody
Big bottle
ever
or small
gets
bottle?
that when I say it.
What?
Big bottle or small bottle?
Whatever bottle you're gonna drink from. It's blood.
Oh.
For the
Oh,
blood.
yeah.
Look, let's go for the skill thrown.
I've never heard that bit.
I've never heard the end of that.
Really?
Yeah, I've only ever heard of blood for the blood god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I only heard the
people,
first part.
people usually cut off the skulls for the skull throw because that's more of a.
Never heard the term
It's a
skull.
little. It's a little. It's Warhammer 40k.
I was about to say, that sounds like a war.
Warhammer.
Brendan's just gonna go
Blood
to
God.
the
Bones.
nearest
Bones.
shop and get refill
I
on some
forget
blood.
which chapter it is, but I think
Alright.
He's sitting at 5 empty bottles right now.
Also, I might get the game.
Are you just gonna
tall.
Are you just gonna go to like the same
No, Warhammer.
place? Or?
Okay.
So Bernigan, he essentially says that he needs more blood and leaves for a portion at a time.
Bye bye.
I'd say you easily make your way back to the place, and they do actually have a bit more blood.
They've
that
set
you
some
have.
aside for him this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, Archetype as real fast, but also if you do
I'll
cast
just do
my restoration on your game, just let me know. I don't know what your situation is. If you're still
I don't remember.
See,
if
We have 5 days, so you have spell,
You know,
slots,
I have-
spell slots for 5 days.
yes, I can cast it all along.
Yeah, I turn to. What's your character's name again?
Arden.
Arden. I turn to Arden. and I am audibly and visibly very appreciative. I'm like, please, thank you for everything you've done so far. If the voices come back, I will come talk to you. But as of right now, we're good. We're good for now. I think maybe.
Well,
maybe, I don't know.
The voices have still been there. They're just a little like more quiet and a little less like intense.
They're a bit easier for me to ignore. So I'm like, if
It starts. We're up again.
yeah, we're good for now. Hopefully, maybe ish. I don't know. We'll find out later.
Well, I
It-
can
it's
ask
a,
a few more times. So
my speech pattern is kind of still all over the place, but it's much more coherent. And I end up saying, it's a future trust problem.
Are you okay?
No.
no,
I am
he's-
not.
He kind of got a little. With the,
I got
fucked up in the
stone.
head.
Yeah, with the stone he ate.
Are you gonna?
I-
I assume.
Hey,
you
hey,
probably
please
gonna be
don't.
the one who.
Well,
actually
yeah, I
knows
saw
the
that.
password or something.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
I tend to be the more
Active in that.
I think you said prototype or
Yeah.
something on the side.
The
so
more
I ate it.
the more
It
like-
tastes good. It tastes not good.
Yeah.
And then the voices came in and they were very unhappy. But now they're quiet.
You're definitely the
Which is
most
better.
like
We good.
controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
You're the
little.
most stable of mind.
But eventually he'll be okay, I think, in time. But I'll just keep catching the spell every once in a while and it branch out.
I'm
It's
gonna
funny
hope
'cause, like-
this
like
only
in-
lasts for like 2 or
In
3 more
Rowan's
days,
mind, it would
maybe.
be more like, no, Bernigan's the leader.
I
just
don't know much
nuked it.
about curses
Yeah. And-
or anything
yeah.
like that, but
That
You're
makes
like
me
the-
feel
you're like the
like
shadow.
Rowan's really the leader, but yeah.
No,
It's just
just
like,
now.
Bernigan
Stop
just
eating
refuses
magic
to be a
crystals.
leader.
yeah.
yes,
Understand
please
that
next
Taylor can
time
always
don't
do
speak
Because like
that
in his mind,
Consult
But
the
you also have
power.
to remember that
Fair, you-
Rowan's
The more
thing
likely
is
to be
the-
okay if you eat it, but still, you
humility.
should probably do it.
So like he doesn't think
But it's okay
highly
for
of
now.
himself. Like he
He
doesn't
told
think
me to eat
highly enough of
it.
himself to be like, oh yeah, I'm
It just turns.
I'm the leader. No, it'd be like, no. It's somebody else's leader. I just kind
I'm
of
sure
do
it was
shit
just
to
an
make it
awful
easier
item.
to lead. You know?
Next
So,
time.
so out of character, that explains why my character is so paranoid about Rowan.
Yeah.
anyone tries to
He's
throw
the one
that
I told him,
roll
like,
at
you
he's
should
just like,
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
That's
I just put that together.
yeah.
what?
What makes sense?
He's so paranoid of you because you're the one who gave him the stone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's why he eat it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I've been talking to him just be like, yeah, how about next time let's not eat it on impulse.
And then Savraz's mind just went click, and it's
Just
like,
like, wait.
that's why.
Mother.
So
you
doomed me.
okay. So Rowan, you make your way to the quest board, and you're looking at them, and there's only 3 that really catch your eye for the most part for the party.
I'm
Right,
watching
for a party of our kind.
Go ahead.
Like it is literally
He is
just
out-
my face
Yeah.
watching him.
He's just standing in front of the quest board. He's looking at it, and he seems to grab like 3 pieces of paper, and he brings them over to the group. Minus burning it because he's still off getting blood. And for the sake of simplicity, let's just say that's 5 silver. I don't remember how much it was last time.
Well, I just call it 2 gold.
Whatever, I don't care.
It's easier for me to calculate because I don't want to keep track of that.
Fine, 2 gold.
Well, yeah, because you use the paper instead of the app.
Yeah. So the first one. So the first one that he placed in front of you.
It's a lot of money for something they were probably just gonna toss.
Pretty much.
It's valuable to me.
And so at the top of the page it says defeat the boss of the Goblin Iron Mine.
We got it.
Is Rowan just kind of holding them out kind of like this? So everybody
it's-
Well, I
can
imagine
see
he's
it's on
placing
the
them.
board.
It's on. Yeah, I imagine it's on the board. He takes the ones that are interesting and he places them in front of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much like we're sitting down. We're gonna be sitting down at the table pretty
Yeah,
much.
so-
And he's gonna be like, he's
Okay, so I have to be standing on my
What
tail.
level is
Yeah,
that
pretty
party
much.
technically?
Vital's just gonna stand.
Okay, so
Does
currently
Vital
has to
yes.
sit.
No, he's
Hold on.
I'm short.
my guy's too tall.
So currently, you got your party is E rank because five out of the 6 players or party members are E rank,
Right.
and so you guys can take D rank quests or lower.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm gonna kind of get into like just kind of pure explanation mode, just because
Perfect. That's what.
So the first one is again defeat the boss of the Iron Goblin Mine, and
Goblin.
and this is a D rank quest. And the reward is a total of 5 gold for the completion of the quest. It doesn't have XP, but I'll give you the XP after you finish it. And as well as you can keep whatever you defeat and find in the mine.
Cool.
The next one is essentially conquer the skeleton. What do I call it? Skeleton dungeon. Essentially, the skeleton dungeon. Skeletal ruins.
Okay.
And this is also a D-rank quest. And essentially, it's simple. Go through the skeletal dungeon and clear it out. If you actually conquer the dungeon, you will get 2 gold. It's D rank, but it's an easier dungeon.
Yeah.
Because they're skeletons.
Generally, they're weak.
Generally,
It's closer to E rank, but still in D rank.
pretty much.
Yeah.
It's still fairly hard, especially once you get to the lower 4s. But it's still not that hard, and the rewards aren't really it's not super valuable.
Yeah.
And then again, you get XP. I'll tell you what it is later. And the context of it is just kill all the skeletons.
Yeah.
And then the last one is called Trouble in the Fields again.
Again.
And it has
We got rats. Fucking again.
Fuck. And it basically, in the description of it, it says, that darn temporary dungeon is in my field again, and I need it to be cleared. And this is only an E-rank quest, and it pays 8 silver, which is fairly high for an E-rank quest. And then there is a sub-quest attached to it. And it says they will give you 5 additional gold if you can figure out why these temporary dungeons keep popping up. Specifically in his field.
Is it the same one that we already?
No.
Okay.
I assume they go. Let's go fuck up some goblins.
And it's again, you're welcome to.
Then that's in character.
And essentially this is in town, in town farmers.
Okay. So, how long? How much time do you think each one of these quests would take?
Give me a moment now.
Because I'm thinking if we can do all of these quests in the next 5 days, that'd be pretty cool.
Yes.
Depends on, of course. Just depends on how far away.
Well, given how the third quest is closest,
Yeah.
we should start with that.
So that's I was just saying,
Right.
what I would
If you
want to do
that, not order you.
What I would want to do is start with the most difficult one.
With the most payout.
Yeah, with the most payout. And then the next one, and then the next one type thing.
Here's the thing though, if we start with the closest ones, then we can easily do that and have enough time to have the others here still available. Go do those. Start with the hard, well, the second would be the hardest.
Yeah.
That's for the one more rewards, and then we do.
Hello. Hi, Grandma.
Hello.
How are you doing? Oh yeah, go ahead.
What?
No.
Never.
Reese,
Yeah, no,
Brandy, and Trish,
they're over there.
Walk
Walk
up
around.
yourself. So you can go this way, it's fine. It's good. Yeah, those plates, you can use your own plates if you want, but there's paper plates for a reason. And there's plenty of pizza, there's pepperoni and cheese.
Cheese should be on the left.
Yep. Pepperoni is on the right.
Yep, grab as much
You
as
can also have a soda if you want one.
Got any root beer?
Yeah, it's
we
right
have, it's in the gray
It's in
box.
the gray one.
It's not
Go
mug root
left.
beer. So, behind you, towards the microwave.
Keep going, keep going.
Yes.
Yeah, the gray one.
It's with the opposite direction. It's okay.
Let's see here.
Let's say it's open on the side.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna run.
It's already open, Grandma. On the other. There you go.
I'm gonna run a couple things I put real quick.
Go ahead.
Let's say. Careful, don't break your finger. Yeah. No, I'm down to do any dungeon anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, my guy doesn't really care too
Okay,
much.
I'm gonna pull it up on the map.
I was gonna say, yeah, the distance is pretty cool.
Because I can easily scout out areas because I'm really fast. Even though I'm not stealthy, I can get away as much as they can try to chase me. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna go. Now, come back now.
going full Pokemon.
Yeah.
You speak with like almost all your throat.
Whenever I do it for several, I always do it in like.
Alright, so do we want to do things by
It's like a
distance or
Charmander,
by
Yeah.
like that emphasis.
Do we want to do things by distance or difficulty?
It depends. We'll look at the distance and see what it is, and then we'll decide from there.
Alright. Yeah, because my guy doesn't care too much. Because, you know, the
So, I would
farther it is, the more spells he can cast on him, and the longer he can get out of insanity.
I would like
Because he
to
needs
do
to
the most
rest to be
difficult.
able to
He
have
does.
his exhaustion go away.
I would like to do the most difficult one first, just because that secures us. You know,
Some good shit.
yeah, some good shit, some good XP.
Yeah.
Um,
I will say, again, there's a chance of us dying, but it's still like... It's,
You have the pinnacle of
high
all
risk, high reward.
Listen, this map.
You have the best cleric, the pinnacle of all things, this guy,
This
this
one
guy,
is
there's a random guy over here.
a lot of shit going on.
You did pick
Could you imagine
a
how
strength-based
much
weapon as a monk, so it's a little...
Grandma, you can also, we have paper plates, you can grab a couple of pieces and go back in your
Yeah, so you don't need to stand there. It's okay.
It's warmer here than I know.
Really?
Okay, I mean we can.
Like this is the video of it.
I don't know if we have a
But
if there's an exact heater in there, isn't it?
my
Okay.
mom's been like live updating.
Yeah.
Shit ton of
Luckily,
shit.
we have a lot of guys now, so no matter which one we do get, I have plenty of minis. Trust me.
I opened up the vent a bit, so it should be a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can also bring like a blanket or something, and if there isn't one. Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
So
also
in
bring, like, a
terms
blanket or
of
something.
placement,
So we are currently at
you were currently here.
that.
Oh, yeah.
In this village, this is the temporary dungeon, right?
Right.
The one that's
So that would be the closest.
The worst part is
We're getting
The
set
next
back
one,
so far.
yeah.
the skeletal dungeon is right here on the edge of the forest,
Okay.
and from the village to here, it would take about like a full day.
Okay. To travel that distance.
To travel.
So 2 days.
So essentially you would
Plus however long.
you would have to travel halfway, take a long rest, and then travel halfway.
Yeah.
The next one is down here, at like the base of this like little hill / mountain. And essentially it would be going down this way and then taking a side path over here. And so that'd take again like another like full day and a half, yeah. So that'd be about like 2 long rests, one to get there, one while you're there.
Okay.
And
that
so
would be the best
so
for getting him
The
back to normal.
the best
Yes.
I think we should do would be
This is the.
the
side that's not.
we can do the one that's in town first, and then the one that's over here, and that will be 3.
So closest to farthest then?
Yeah, closest to farthest, and I don't think we're gonna have time to do this one. Then Garblins is over here.
no, that's
No,
the
that's
skeleton.
skeleton.
Oh, sorry.
Garblins
Other
down.
way around.
Yeah.
Do the
The one in
one that's
town.
over here, and then the Garblin's over here.
It's better to do the one in town and then the one with goblins just because he won't actually have time to rest.
And the goblins will give you more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have a lot of goblins I just painted.
That's
so
true.
Prefer
Yeah.
we get to use.
Yeah. So yeah.
We may not get to that point during this session, but
Absolutely
next
not.
session for sure.
We'll do the in-town one, and then we'll do the
Fine.
Garblin's. I was waiting for you to notice. Because at first I was just doing it like this, and then I'm like,
Fuck it.
fuck
Literally.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it was the moment you raised your finger
Yeah, it's
up,
like-
and I was just like,
It's this one right here.
So yeah, we'll do the in-town one, and then we'll do the Garblin's.
because I know like doing that's just how you point, but the moment you tilted it and did a full like.
Oh yeah, that's how I normally point is with my middle finger rather than my
Okay,
index.
random question.
Mhm.
When this is for the table, when you're like entering numbers on
the chair.
on the number pad,
Uh-huh.
which finger do you use? Because every time I'm entering a number, it's always my middle finger.
It depends.
Wait, like,
Use my-
are you talking about physical calculator where you
Like,
it's laying down?
Touchscreen, you're having to push numbers, or on
Touchscreen?
or on your keyboard, like
Like,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Touchscreen, I always use my middle.
It really depends on the index or
I alternate between these two.
yeah.
For
Yeah,
if it's just a
bad.
physical keypad, I'll use all 3 of these fingers. Because I'll do it basically like that.
If
I
it's
use
numpad for computer, it's alternating between these.
And actually, you've seen me type in my passcode at work for when we're doing the
Yeah.
on and off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always use those 2 fingers.
I find myself only using my middle finger, like whether it's a digital on a touch screen or a numpad. For some reason, I just find myself like, because I'm able to get into a kind of a rhythm.
Yeah.
For
You just, you
Heroes
just typed the same
laptop,
amount of numbers as your pin code. You just did your pin code, didn't you?
Probably yes.
I listened to the taps and I'm like, that was the pin code. That's
Alright.
All right. Anyways, back to this.
So, Bernigan arrives back at the thing. At this point, I assume you put both of the other 2 quests back up on the board.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty
Alright.
much. Just like tell them like,
So we've come to a consensus, and I think this one would be the best to do at the moment.
We voted to suck it. That was in character, by the way.
I'm gonna take both.
Bitch, I'm rich,
both the
do
2
I
jobs
care?
we're planning on doing.
It was another 20.
I
don't know. That dice is good.
So I'm gonna put the skeletons back up on the board, but I'm
Okay.
gonna take the other 2 jobs.
So technically, you would have to take one of them and someone else would have to take the other.
Yeah.
I take the
There's only, each party member can only take 1 quest at a time,
Yeah.
but the party itself can take as many quests as, party members.
Yeah. Okay.
Maximum of 6.
Yeah, sorry, very good.
So I actually,
That's it.
seeing Bernigan as the leader, I give him one of the quests,
Alright.
and then we each would at that point take a quest, because I feel like I would trust you to handle it the most, like to keep it and not lose it. You know what I mean?
He folds it up, puts it in his small
Yeah.
side pocket of his backpack.
Congratulations, you have found the one scenario during this entire bullshittery that Sabrez isn't paranoid about you for it.
Yeah.
You handed it to him, and in the back of Sabrez's brain is just like, yeah,
Alright, fair enough.
I didn't know the same.
So
He's like, fair.
So technically,
Yeah.
you're supposed to take the quest up to the front desk
Yeah.
and tell them that you're taking the quest.
I know,
Yeah,
pretty much.
Okay, so I wasn't sure if he would then keep the paper.
No, so
You generally don't keep it. It's
Okay.
just like
Oh, you draw that.
it just they keep the paper and so they know which quest people are on. So if people just disappear, they generally know where to look.
Fair enough.
yeah, pretty much. They're like, oh, this group.
Then yeah,
Okay.
I give him the
This group
bigger
take on
one paper
these
and I'll
quests.
take the other one out there.
Alright.
well, instead of putting it in my pocket, I just
Yeah.
followed.
Yeah.
Alright. You do so and you give it to the secretary.
Makes it easy to see.
And basically she is like, will that be
It's just,
all?
just a sticker.
Stop being
You broke it down.
judgy.
Quit being a bitch.
Brian looks over at Vital as he says that.
I'm
and
gonna
he's just
solve them to like some water.
No, it's like just out of character.
Is that my little dude? I forgot.
That's
he
okay.
made his little.
Yeah, it's Cody.
Hey.
So,
Yeah, he's my little dude.
so while they're up putting the
Accepting the quest.
getting the when they're talking to the lady,
Yeah.
I just kind of peek up from the side, like all that would be visible from her angle is eyes, and then
Mother.
no, and then
Do the roar. Do the roar. Do the roar.
and then all that anybody
Seymour.
hears is this bitch weird, and then slowly lowers out of view again.
She completely ignores you.
I expected that, but
I feel like that should be
Humor.
your voice.
This
is weird.
This is from Sadness.
Signing up.
Until we meet again.
This is Sam.
This is Severus. Back to you at the studio.
So anyway, you accept the quest. Then I assume you just head to the space.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yas, queen.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that, Salipa.
What?
We got a new viewer who's like 43 years old.
Anyway,
Because I
so
brought up that we play D&D, and she's like, "Oh, and you record it?" It's like, "Yeah." "Oh, cool. What's the channel? I want to watch it." And I was like, "Oh,
God.
No.
Why would you do this?
Why
I was like, dog.
Is that the one that commented?
no, there's some people.
Imagine.
Well, I know that one of our viewers is Eve's coworker, and he's pretty cool. He's like a D&D nerd too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that might have been a good job.
Maybe I don't remember what his my memory's terrible. I don't remember what his.
It's the only person I watched past
on
like
the thing.
at an hour.
I don't know.
Remove safety labels.
He's like,
Oh.
What did it say?
It says do not microwave.
Well, shit, it's metal.
shit.
Like, we need to start removing safety labels.
Well, yeah, because that's
Natural
selection.
selection.
That's natural selection.
I was gonna say
Darwin
natural
award.
selection. Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. You make your way to the farm that's in the description, and as you're kind of like cresting over the hill,
Oh, okay. There.
you see a long.
That's cool as shit.
You see a fairly flat field with small plants, popping out, and a very obvious red portal
How close are we?
sitting in the middle.
Excellent.
You're about like 10 minutes away. You see a small smaller cabin off to the side of the field, and an older human male sitting there, and he's just kind of like staring at the portal.
He's just kind of with a.
Just sitting in a rocking chair holding a shotgun.
If they had shotguns, yeah.
It'd probably be.
He's like, this is a little magic wand.
I
was gonna say, like,
I was
he
gonna
can
say
fit
it's a crossbow with like 4 bolts in it.
double barrel crossbow.
Oh man, imagine a crossbow that when you shoot it, like the bolt kind of splits into several bolts.
Flechettes. It's
That's
not
like
an
a
arrow.
hollow
It's that actual thing.
It's not an
A
arrow.
hollow point fucking.
How would you see that?
No,
I know they make road cutting arrows.
You can totally make something like
Oh, I know
that.
how wood.
You can just
It's
have to
like
have like a
basically
sharp,
something, just like
sharp set of
so
blades
it's
in the
like a
front. and
It'd be a soft material, so it just goes.
And when it shoots out, it'll split through all the parts.
Anyway,
Anyway.
You guys walk up, I assume.
Yeah. This entire trip, I've just been glaring at Rowan.
Jeez. Rowan, do you have any interaction with Savraz? Because it's fairly obvious he's staring at you.
I'm probably-
Renegades got an interaction.
Oh, go ahead.
He gib slaps Savraz.
And
Why the fuck you staring at Roman, bro?
He ain't right. There's some weird energy.
Don't care,
He's
right.
not right.
You ain't right. You ain't a
Right.
gemstone.
Meanwhile, I'm not oblivious to it, but I'm just completely ignoring it.
He's like,
yeah, I don't give a shit.
He's like, I'm sure it'll pass.
Right.
He's energy is it's similar energy to what I have, but different.
But different.
But different.
So to what you're saying, Savraz, is...
In magic.
I do have spells, yes.
No, I was gonna make it out of the interview reference. It's like, so Savraz, what you're saying is, you, him, same, but different.
And then
You're just like, yeah. I the other.
and then Savraz just snaps back into a serious tone and is like, "There's dark magic.
Isn't that back to
and I
reality?
don't like it. It is
Oh, it
something
goes around.
wrong."
I think you ingested it days ago.
No. At this point, Savraz is like completely back down to earth, stone faced, like genuinely concerned.
No.
Like he's gone from
Like a paranoia
Insane.
has
He's
failed
paranoid?
in this one specific moment.
he's gone from paranoid to
serious.
something's not right and I'm concerned. Like genuinely
Like, you can
concerned.
see his eyes don't they walk in. This is
Like he goes from walleye to.
Just back to normal and it's like genuinely concerned. Like there is dark magic and dark magic is bad. Something bad happened.
You use dark magic.
I don't have magic.
Yeah, you do.
Will it ease your mind?
You don't cast spells, but you are blessed by
I know.
an evil god.
I know, but
holy shit,
I'm
there's 2 of you.
I'm conveying that there's dark magic on him. I assume everybody knows that I'm weird.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Savraz,
Hey man, we accept it.
will it ease your mind just a little bit? I'm not saying completely, just a little bit. If I swear, I'll keep an eye on it.
shit, now I got two.
God damn it. That's what I was.
No, you have someone who's just naturally observant.
And then one person says paranoid because something's weird.
I don't have to look at you to be aware.
Yeah. Just passive.
It's just I'm being like
Passive observation.
yeah.
It made me feel a little bit better. I'm still gonna fucking watch that weird black magic motherfucker.
Okay, that's
To
not
be fair, he does use like shadow magic, but that's just it's not less magic, and that just his monk ability.
I
know it
It's his key, so that's why it's so
This is a
magic.
yes or no question. Will it ease your mind just a little bit? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
We're
I'll
good.
do that for you. I swear.
Thank you. And then Q goes right back to watching him.
Yeah, gotta watch the stare.
Do you have a mirror?
Looks like Danny, how do I watch the
Looks Danny with a
stare?
very confused look and goes,
You have
how do I watch
ease
myself?
The staring.
How do I watch myself?
Raises an
stare?
eyebrow, waits, and then goes back to
He's like a mirror.
Wait, I remember.
Do you have a
a
clean
mirror?
Vital out of nowhere. He's been eavesdropping on the
I don't
conversation.
have a mirror. I cast a spell that
Yeah.
made you.
That's it.
I know.
He thinks you
Vertigan
yeah,
just like
here.
grabs Savraz by the shoulders. Savraz, do you have a shiny metal cup?
No.
Do you have a metal cup at all?
No, he has a sword.
Do you have a sword or an axe?
Yes.
Or, yeah, that's what it is.
Yes.
Okay. Is your axe shiny?
I hope so.
Is it clean?
Probably not.
Okay, get the blade out.
It's a little crusty with blood.
Let's look at
It's
it.
all
Okay.
bloody.
Let's see if it's shiny and clean.
Is this really important right now? Then if you could just do the thing.
He just pull out his beard. I don't know.
Like
what
I
you're
said,
talking about.
I'm completely ignoring him. So I'm just.
He doesn't even care. Wait, and then Severus kind of goes, wait a minute. Pulls out a short sword. And it's like, this one's perfectly clean. I haven't killed anybody with it yet.
Sure.
Yeah, it's brand new.
It's
Alright. You see that reflection in there?
fuck. Points it at you. Goes, fuck off. I know what you meant. And then goes back to staring at you, but not quite as meanly.
No, well, goes back to staring at him, but also has like the short sword like this. He's like, he like glances at every once in a while.
I just kind of like move the short sword out of my face.
No, I'm not pointing at you, but now I'm still staring at you.
No, the sword's pointing at me.
I pointed at you briefly. I'm still staring at you, but now it's not nearly as mean. But now I'm holding the sword.
It's not as menacing.
Vital's also just staring at him intently, like surely he's gonna bring up a mirror.
He's heard this whole conversation. I'm sure he'll bring it out.
Yeah.
Vertigan just goes,
Anyway, you point
get
at
his mirror out.
Holy shit! I'm going to the farmer.
you make your way to the barber. Who specifically wants to walk up to him and interact with him?
Me.
All right, you do so.
Yay. Why not?
Yeah. So what does it look like?
So he is an older male, white. He looks like he's beginning to get like gray hairs. Like maybe you'd say like mid-50s.
Damn, you're old.
50s.
Human.
He's human. He's very clearly human.
Did you say that in character?
Yeah.
Okay, Vertigan gift slaps you.
Is he racist as fuck?
No. Oh, that'd be so
He
funny.
doesn't seem to. I don't know. As you walk up, he gets out of his seat, and he's fairly average height. Looks to be like vaguely muscular, but that's just because he's a farmer.
I muttered under my breath. God damn it! Everybody's tall.
God damn it, he's tall.
Just be born.
I know.
Just be born in the right room.
Fucking monkey.
Stand on your tail.
So anyways, I'm gonna.
I have to go tell him
It's like, yeah. So as you guys walk up, he's like, "You boys, the Adventurers Guild sent?"
Yes, sir. We are the Thorns of the Crimson Rose. We've come here to help you with your problem.
Well, I mighty appreciate it. That's the border right there. Welcome. Walk right on through.
Yeah, we'll try and find the source of the problem as well. Well then.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
slowly slipping into his.
Yeah.
I think just because of the way that I'm talking,
He just
like
mimics.
yeah.
He's just a little bit of a mimic. I feel like he kind of works for his character.
Yeah.
Hey man, he just
To be fair,
yeah.
he's from the Beach
Yeah.
Islands, man. Maybe
Anyway.
it's different
Bernie
than
is
us.
just like,
Kind of just brought out that inner.
How far are we from the portal?
Because I'm gonna throw it.
Oh my god. Before Vital can do anything, I grab.
No, I'm gonna grab you.
Okay, hold on.
Contested dexterity.
I like to hold on. I like to think that this interaction. Hold on. For any dice to roll, it's you kind of like. So
I'm not gonna roll this. I'm gonna throw this.
Okay,
boys.
So as it stands, you're about 100 feet from the portal.
Oh.
You are nowhere near it.
This
This
is like-
portal is in like the
like a-
middle of this dude's field. Like, so you're nowhere close to it. But you both kind of like eyeing each other
the whole time.
and you're kind of like you're glancing between each other and the portal, and like you're both kind of like flexing your fingers
Right.
a little bit, like kind of prepared.
What's your strength?
Oh, my strength's
actually quite
15.
high.
Dude, I
It doesn't-
by miles.
That doesn't matter. He's gonna try what he tries.
Yeah.
But anyway,
gonna fail.
but at this moment, it's kind of like it almost feels like a
50.
duel,
Oh, this is
like about to pull out revolvers, like, and as you guys are glancing between each other in the portal,
Yeah.
is there any other questions, interactions you want with the old guy right now?
I asked him how long
That
it's been
increases
there
when
and how
you.
how
Currency.
often it reappears.
So you have the same thing.
Well, this time it's been here for about a week so far. I've been waiting on the new adventurers to gather the town since
Increase your
all the old ones have already left.
No. Oh, okay. You
But
should do that.
it appears fairly randomly, I'd say.
Two
It happens
20.
almost every other harvest I have.
Total 2 or.
Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not.
So I get 2
And
seconds.
it's
It doesn't matter what I plant or when I plant it.
And it's only during harvest.
No,
Majority
it,
do.
Yeah, I know.
it just appears randomly throughout the season.
Okay.
From what I've been told from previous adventurers, the monsters inside appear to take the form of whatever I planted in the field.
Are we going to be fighting volcano monsters?
Possibly. Depends on what's in the
What's
field.
currently
The
growing?
Irish have never been happy.
I was just about to say that.
Where the portal is right now is a
Have we been
group
thinking
of
about throwing each other
radishes.
the entire time?
Yes,
We
we have.
really have.
We have.
Radishes,
And-
beets.
Have you tried planting certain distances from
Because all
where
your
the portal
stuff
is?
is even. It's kind of hard.
Or
Well-
does it appear in different places each time?
It tends to appear in different fields.
Stat increases are good.
Again,
too.
that's why it
Plus
changes
one in
from,
both, and now you
vegetation
have
to
a
vegetation.
modifier bonus to both.
As far as I
But
know.
because all of your
figure
stuff
you're
is
proper.
even besides your strength,
That too.
realistically.
But I've had different ones
I'd probably
appear in
have to
different
put 2
fields.
points in strength or 1 point
Each
to
one's
make the
with
16
again they
plus
mimic
3,
whatever plants I
and another
planted.
point in charisma to have be a 19, but that doesn't do anything for.
From what I've been
No matter
told, the
what
dungeon
you do,
itself isn't too difficult, but the
if I was
fact
saying, if you put
it
one,
appears to be triggered by something,
at
but no
least
one's been
put
able to
one
tell
in
me what.
strength, it'll increase the stat.
Yeah. So.
And
16.
is
And then I
this
recommend charisma or
field built on any
constitution.
sort of,
Yeah.
or is this
One of those two.
Yeah, is
Charisma's
your-
better.
or your field built on any sort of
paladins, but constitution's always helpful.
ancient burial
Oh,
ground
yeah, correct.
or anything
So,
kind of spooky like that that could be?
Not to my knowledge.
Before the farmer could say anything, I look away from Vital, kind of poke my short ass into the conversation real quick and go, if your field is above like an ancient crypt, that's creepy, but also awesome. Never sell this property.
Never sell.
And then I go back to
Like my hands are like almost.
Like as you turn, he's just like.
I'm going to touch you. I'm going to touch you.
But basically, he's like, well, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing like that underneath. But I've also never dug, so.
And
Quite
have
sure.
you ever had a bad experience with someone who might have cursed you or something?
Not to my knowledge. I've lived here most of my life. Farmed this land as long as I can remember. And as far as I know, I've made no enemies.
Okay.
Even that's funny.
Thank you.
That's the character.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome. Even talks funny. I can do that.
What reason are
Hey,
you
bro, you
for?
look tired, my friend.
You talking to me, boy?
That was
You're
actually worse. I was
talking about
considering
that.
giving my character was a southern accent.
Yeah.
But I
Push me
kind
here,
of
Phil.
No, that's good.
hard to
Cringe.
Again, you
Yeah,
can
remember to-
Yeah, no, I get it. Anyway, he kind of like looks out to the field. He's like, "Hey, spread that evenly."
Exhaustion.
And like you look out, and it seems to be like like a ranch hand. He's
Yeah,
like
yeah, farm hand.
he's like he's throwing some sort of powder. It's a little hard to see from where he is, but he's like throwing some powder over the crops.
Which includes
Okay.
skill checks.
So I ask him, what is he doing? What's that powder he's throwing?
That's fertilizer.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you know
it-
what it's made of?
I'm not sure of its exact composition.
No, it's level 2.
Farmer man, I'm not really a alchemist, but I get it from a local alchemist in town.
Okay.
It's far as I'm aware, it's a similar recipe used in the capital.
How long have you been using this powder?
As far as I can remember, it's a fairly common process.
Exhaustion.
To my knowledge, it involves those monster cores
I think you should have like 2.
that are harvested from dungeons.
You think that might be the reason that these dungeons are appearing? If you're using monster cores in a powder, you're sprinkling all about your...
Well, I haven't heard of anything like this in the capital, and they use a lot more than we do.
Are you sure it's the exact same recipe? Because they might be doing something different in their recipe that your guy isn't doing.
Again, I've considered that myself, but it doesn't happen every time, and I've used this for years. So again, it could be you're welcome to talk to the alchemist I visit.
But no, that's
I was
But-
going to say, can you
it's
give me the name and the street address of the alchemist, and after we take care of this dungeon, I will go back to talk to him, figure out what to do. See what I can figure out.
Yeah, of course. You're looking for Jacob Blake.
Jacob Blake?
He's over on blah blah blah.
Blah, blah.
He tells you the general location of the store. It's an older building. It's been there forever. Although he's never been. He's the new alchemist, so to speak. His predecessor, sad to say, passed away.
And has this only been happening since he's taken over?
You see him. He kind of like looks sideways, like.
No, I don't think it says.
I think it has.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that I do sometimes.
So I think,
But it's not, again, not every time I use the same formula.
And I mean,
But again, you're welcome to doctor.
Well, I will have
So
a
you can know
conversation
exactly
with
what
him
As soon as we are done
It's under the
taking care of this dungeon.
And I thank you kindly.
For now, I suggest maybe not using that fertilizer anymore.
Again, I'll put a hold on for now, but it makes the crops grow like crazy, so it's hard not to
I
use.
bet it does.
all the way down to the bottom.
And again, like Bernigan would know that this is actually a fairly common process. It's commonly used in the capital and around the kingdom, the empire, and that's why the empire has no food issues.
J-A-C-O-B.
Jaycod.
Why?
And then Blake, Blake. And the farmer is Carter
That's
Hansen.
what I plan on doing.
Karter.
Hold on just a second. How do you say it? B-L-A-Y-K?
Yeah.
Y-K?
Oh no, Blak.
And then... Did you say his name?
And then the farmer is Carter
These
Hansen.
rules, the new rules, I think were more fragmented, but obviously just depends on
Hansen.
Is it advantage is always not very fun. It's just because also for combat reasons.
Yeah.
At least it's not like attack rules. Right?
Oh, also, the exhaustion stuff is in your rule book too.
Yeah.
like the papers?
Yeah, the
I just gave him a screenshot.
I know.
Like,
You sent it to the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, so he can just look at that. For
I
the
know,
time
but
being.
just make you aware that it is in here.
Okay. Yeah. So if you somehow lose it or your phone is charged.
Yeah.
Or I can just tell you because I remember it very often because I read the conditions.
And he says, one more thing before you enter that dungeon. From what I know, it's the same type every time, which is the shocking thing. But it's some sort of a roulette of some sort. I've never been in myself, as I am not quite equipped for the adventuring lifestyle.
That's alright.
But from the adventures who's talked about it, who's done it multiple times, they say it's a similar process. Something about finding the golden vegetable. I don't know.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
What is this weird fetch quest bullshit?
Hey man, we'll find out. I don't actually.
Okay. So I say to everybody, you guys ready to go in, or?
I'm gonna throw him.
I'm as ready as I can be, but you know, do you want me? Say, do you want me to cast Lesser Restoration on you again?
Yes, please.
You can burn a stuff on there right now?
So,
Right before we go into bed?
do I have to make an Arcana check each time?
Yes.
Is this something I could give myself guidance on?
No,
Then here's the D10.
Somebody else help with it?
not necessarily.
If they have proficiency in Arcana?
It's more about his personal like magic type thing.
I was
So
gonna
it's
say, that's
like-
why I was wondering. I'm like, if my Arcana is not good.
Cast guidance on yourself and then.
That's what I was asking, but no, he said no. It's okay. Oh, natural 19.
Oh shit, that's
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, that's pretty high. Roll 3d10s this time.
I only have the one.
I have. I'll use the groups. It's all metal.
Technically, you can roll a D100
Yes.
as a D10.
Yeah.
You could, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
You get 9.
That's pretty good.
I got
0.
10 on mine.
So
Or,
9,
no,
9.
You got
10.
10.
Damn, 28.
Okay, so minus 28 hours.
Dude, you only got 12 left, man.
So essentially this time,
My next casting might.
so hold on. So this time you kind of like place both of your hands on his shoulders, and you kind of like you begin to work your mana through his like through his mana veins and into like the area in which you think the curse is at, and really kind of like you're taking a deep breath, narrating over your bubbles.
I know, I get it.
And essentially, you're trying like you're very slowly working your attempting to work your mana like through like the through his brain, attempting to like ease it. And
Right,
you actually
right.
are able to find several of like the bigger like knots and sections quite easily.
Maybe I'm gonna
And Savraz,
line them up.
you just feel like a weight has been a cloud has been like lifted from your mind, and you are actually able to relax. And because you rolled fairly high, I'll say you can also get rid of 1 point of exhaustion.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go!
Just because I'm a great guy.
He would have 10.
Great guy.
Otherwise, he would have had 10 movement speed this entire time.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he'd be going
16 hours remaining.
16.
Yeah.
Oh, my face sucks.
I did the mathematics.
So you can 6, 4.
They are
8.
fancy.
It's like my middle paraphrase.
Yeah. 8
Wow.
stars.
Your
Yeah.
Like your tism stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of tism
Well,
do you have?
That's why.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's fucking awesome. I just got plain. I just wear plain ass.
That's what I
black
normally
socks.
wear as well, but then I was like, you know what? We're not gonna be freezing our balls off in a garage today.
Mine are gray.
Oh, that's what I also don't have. I don't have a sharp. I don't have like a
Oh,
expo
Expo
marker.
marker.
Yeah.
Is it before I long rest? I can just go bam, bam, bam. if I have any
Spell slots left.
I
Yeah.
can just go.
So how many hours do you have left now?
16.
Nice, not bad.
So even after a long rest, even if I don't have anything left, it'll still be 8 hours minus. So pretty good chance of me. We'll be getting rid of it.
Well, plus however much time
rest.
it takes us to do the dungeon, you know.
I wouldn't imagine it takes us longer than a
Probably
long
not.
rest. Because, otherwise we might be dead by then.
Which way?
Does that make?
Give me just a moment.
Don't worry about it.
One moment.
I have a second.
Try and do a thing here.
Okay.
Ignore me.
This is not arts
It's
and
hard to
crafts.
ignore.
Well, I don't have an expo marker. Otherwise, I would have just drawn it. But I can't really do it that right now.
So you're not bringing the markers over here?
No. I don't know. I never have expo markers. I should, but I don't. And so it's like,
Oh, that's still 6. It technically means I could cast aid on all of us before that. We'd use 4 mana, but we don't have a +5 to our maximum. Would definitely be helpful.
That's a good idea. Yeah, weird.
Yeah, plus if I make sure to help everyone somewhat soon, you guys will all have temporary points. So
I will. Not yet.
do you need any of these particularly or no?
huh?
Do you need any of the minis particularly?
Just grab me like the most common monster. Like, just grab me like some goblins.
Yeah, so it's a lot of archer goblins. So
That's what I'm saying.
how many?
I wanted to do it so bad, too.
Just grab me like, I
do
don't
it.
know,
Just like
six
one
of
over
them.
there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
okay,
right there. Do it. Just do it.
Oh yeah, no, trust me, do that as a DM. See how
That
it
is that is Barrett's semi-automatic 30mm rifle.
Well, that works, I guess.
Well, I'll let you choose between the types that I have.
So
There's a
You know what
bunch.
else we have?
we're getting very close.
Multiple pencils.
That's
You're
true.
getting,
do
you're
that.
getting
Same
ever
thing.
closer.
Yeah,
More
actually,
stay
probably
better.
easier.
The only one that's actually using a pencil are those two. And that one's got an extra one.
Leave that right
Oh, I've had one too. Forgot.
He's stolen an extra one.
As I said, just feel free to pick whatever ones you want. There's like
That wall was so bad.
4, 6, 10.
It's like 12 goblins
That
over there. A new rifle being produced by Barrett.
Big ass fucking bullet.
That's a 30mm.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
That's got such a short nose
Let
for
me
that.
see. It is
Fuck me.
the barrel is actually made out of decommissioned Warthog
Oh my god.
machine gun barrel.
That's pretty sick.
Made by Barrett, the same people that make the Barrett 50 cal.
Right.
So that is a 30mm semi-automatic
Dude, I want
rifle.
that so bad.
I
That's
know.
so cool. Send me that picture of this.
Absolutely. I'll just put it on
Yeah.
the group chat.
Now before we go in, I will ask like the group like, does anyone want me to cast, spells to assist us in any way, or do you think we wait?
We'll wait on that.
I would say wait on that. We have all taken a long rest already, so we are all max health right now. Once we get in there, we'll see what we need, and then we'll go from there.
It's so good.
Happy crusading noises.
That's a real life bolter. Tell me it's not.
Oh my god.
We just have to go show you guys a random image that I found. And I just thought it was pretty fun.
30mm fucking rifle is glorious.
What the frick?
Yeah, it's just something so
Oh, that
random.
motherfucker just stab.
Yeah.
That fish
Oh,
is
yeah. That fish looks so mad.
Actually.
It's not that he's mad, it's just like it's Monday.
He's done. He's done
Like
the weekend.
this
It's still
again.
Monday.
He's so tired, God.
Man, Gary, not again. God. Fucking damn it, Dave.
You got in the way, man. No, you keep doing this every Friday. Don't get it.
Anybody else want a sody pop?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Could I get a Dr. Kathleen?
It doesn't really matter to me what is left. Just anything. I'll take a Yoinky Spoinky.
If there's any available, can I get a
I
Professor
recommend
Salt?
using this when
2 Professor Salts.
Channel divinity, sacred
These are the
weapon.
last
I don't
ones.
know that shit, man.
Just so you guys know, these are the last sodas.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, the last ones?
Yeah.
Nice.
So what does that do?
Specifically, use your action first. And you the weapon you're using.
Summarize.
For a minute, you add your charisma modifier, which is the +4
Oh!
to your attack.
But on the other hand, I don't drink very
Swagalicious,
very much.
man. I think I'm gonna do that.
What?
So yeah, pretty much.
I know, I'm saying.
You know, you'll add
These are all
both.
mine.
Good God.
That's what I'm saying. I drink
Charisma and strength.
Here's what I drank.
I was saying,
So y'all ready for what that fish was saying to that bird?
Yes.
What? Wouldn't it be agility? Well, not agility, the dexterity bonus.
I don't remember. That's what I'm gonna check.
Yep.
I have to check my weapons.
Oh, brother.
I'm watching your nose change color in real time.
Yeah, where's your
Okay.
thing for it?
So, you guys enter into this temporary dungeon.
Wait! Did I throw him in? Yes.
No,
Oh, sorry.
I'm throwing you.
So, as you approach the temporary dungeon, both of you make some athletics checks.
Oh, huge.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait,
You wanna
So
use
the first
higher-
one is
you wanna
athletics
use the
checks.
Power for this?
The one with the higher one is able to grapple the other, and then whoever wins makes an additional strength checks. And the other one, if they are resisting. Okay, so basically, what happens here is as you go to throw Samraz into it.
You're fucked.
As you turn, your foot slips in a sliding part of the field, and you slide
You fall into my
you
arms.
begin to slide backward into his arms. And now, Samraz, if you could, can you make an additional strength check?
We'll always love.
Wait, that one!
Oh,
6.
okay. So here's what happens: is you
That one
slip
doesn't get
into his
anything.
arms, and he's like, ha, and he goes and then slides himself as he's not holding you properly,
rolling around in the
and then so you both just topple into the dungeon.
That's so much better. That's so much better.
There goes my hero.
Okay, so figure it out.
It's
The farmer's watching all this. He's like,
As we know it.
this one's gonna be here for a
Normal
while.
staff. If it was a monk
Like, he's
staff,
like, oh man, I had to
it's
increase
only,
his D
it's
rank.
only a monk can use.
Anyway.
Bergen just looks at the front.
Unless he says otherwise, but you can ask him more about it. But it's normally strength.
I was like, it's okay, I can see it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
ask-
as us two are just like shaking our heads like, oh my god.
Yeah.
We're partying with children.
That's a lot of dice.
We're partying with children, and
Don't
they're
worry
not even the child.
It's not an actual threatening thing.
Yeah, John,
What?
his thing is his staff uses strength, right? It's not a.
It's a strength or dex, I think.
See, they all
But it's a,
Or strength.
if it's based off a quarter staff, because it's not actual staff
Okay,
weapon.
okay,
Do
it's
quarterstaff
just-
does quarterstaff now have the versatile property?
It has versatile, but versatile means you can two-handed or one.
Oh.
It's not.
Oh, finesse weapon. Is it
It's
not
not.
finesse
It's not a finesse weapon.
Oh.
It just means you can use a weapon
to
to
me. Throat, you can bitch.
And basically it's normally
I'll
strength.
fucking do it.
But the monk variant,
I'll shave your
which,
beard off, boy.
Yeah.
you know, you can
Come
say
here.
like his staff is
Oh, what do you
based
do?
off the monk variant, which uses either. But
Yeah, whatever you want. I don't
I
care.
can slide your finger
okay,
across
so you
it.
can still use your dex.
I can use all three. Cool.
But
So
you just you don't have to worry about the dice themselves. They are not monsters.
Cool.
Oh, thank Jesus.
Not that you know.
Fuck off.
No,
Give him
thank
ideas.
They are simply
Thank God.
placeholders. Anyway,
You don't have stuff.
so I assume the rest of you calmly enter the dungeon.
Yeah, just
When
one.
we get in the dungeon, are we still grappled?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're essentially breaking his neck.
So where are we
I'm
appearing?
trying my best to get out and strangle him, but I can't do both, and I'm just hugging him.
Yeah, you guys are basically just cuddling, rolling on the ground.
Why is this one a 6 when all the rest of it are over here?
Because I ran out of D4s
now
and
it's
8s.
a 4.
So I ran out of 4s and 8s.
Here you go.
Now it's a
Whatever. It's my dice.
It was annoying me. Yay.
They just
Yeah,
kept touching
anyways.
each other.
Again, they're simply placeholders.
Anyways,
I assume the rest of you calmly enter. And once you guys stop grappling each other for enough time to look around, you see that you are in an almost infinite crop field. Essentially
some Silent Hill type shit.
Essentially is nothing but
Children of the Corn.
No, hold on. Essentially is nothing but worked ground. There's no plants. There's simply like tilled soil for miles.
I stopped grappling them. I'm like, I swear to God, if potatoes start coming out of the ground screaming at us, I'm gonna blink the fuck out.
I mean, you might be lucky. It could be fries instead.
It's a minute.
Oh, that fat man is happy.
That's what I'm doing.
And then once the rest of you enter and see this, in the air, poof, there appears to be a rabbit in a suit and top hat.
Does he have a monocle? And does he have a stopwatch?
He does not have a monocle, but he does have a stopwatch.
Oh, okay. So
Or not like a stopwatch, but like a pocket
Like a
watch.
big ass? Yeah.
Yeah, like just a normal pocket watch. And basically, you, Arnon, recognize him. He looks to be a, I'm forgetting what they're called, but they're rabbit people, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, they're Haragons.
Paragons.
They're Haragon.
They had one was in the.
Yeah, I know. Yes, I spaced on the actual name of the race because I hadn't said it in a while. But he is a Haragon, which is essentially to say a rabbit person.
Yeah.
He's like, well. It seems we have some new challengers.
It seems I'm not the only one with a fine-tuned.
I thank you, sir.
But right after he says the thank you, sir,
Flattery won't get you anyway.
I'm looking up at, you know,
Oh, see, taste recognizes taste.
3 feet fucking tall. I'm like, God, I hate your voice already.
And all of a sudden he's gone. Is right next to you. Good. That's why I talk like this.
Expression doesn't change, doesn't move. I'm like, I saw that coming from a mile away.
And I assume you'll see this. He turns your head into a radish. And then immediately turns back. And for a second, you're just like...
Savros, it seems to me like you are off by a hair.
He's like, ha ha ha. And he turns into a carrot. I'm kidding.
no, this is perfect.
But anyway,
These puns are going to be the death of me.
Only I can make jokes.
I'm the only one who can be punny here. Anyway,
Turns into a full carrot. Just like.
so
You don't have a rabbit of a chance.
that one didn't even make sense. Anyway, he says, I will give you 2 options. You can either.
Are you good?
I'm sorry. Is it the voice?
What'd you do? What'd you do?
He burped, and I just looked up at him like,
I didn't see any of that interaction. I clearly thought it was what I said, and I'm like, wasn't that funny? Was it?
If you
fucking
were watching, I was like, okay, that was kind of like he just exploded. I was like,
What happened? I know. I was confused too. I'm
confused.
Like, what's going on?
I was like, what?
Here you go, buddy.
Oh man.
What do I do?
That's the best video ever.
that's for you.
It's like I'm gonna chug this whole bubbly without burping.
Oh my
And it's
god.
like, what do I do? God, that's like one of the best videos on the internet. Anyway, again, legit, I like because of the timing, I purely thought it was what I said, and I'm like, it wasn't that funny, was it? But anyway,
Okay, alright.
so
Again, he makes a face at me. As I'm burping again, I'm just like,
yeah, you like started to laugh in the middle of the burp and it just brought some foam up, I assume.
Oh my god.
Good times, good times.
and the force of the laugh just like pushed it off.
Because you were drinking, dude, it made it so much worse.
Okay. So,
Where are we? Right?
so you're just like on the border of that.
2 choices.
Yes. You're in the same spot. I will give you two choices. You can either play my game or leave.
I like games.
Okay.
Sure.
He's like,
Do you want to play a game?
he's like, excellent. Snaps his fingers,
If you want.
and in that square, several leaves pop out of the ground.
There's the monk guys as well.
Okay.
He's a bear.
I'm a bird. That's his name.
Yes. Essentially, they look to be the tops of plants.
Okay.
They're just little sprouts.
And he says, my game is simple.
Find
Well-
purple.
Find the golden radish.
Okay.
When you find the radish, the game will be over, and you shall be named victorious. However, keep in mind, the others are nothing but danger. From them will sprout monsters, traps, and other fun surprises.
It's got fireball on your location. Just like,
Oh my
check the
God.
guy.
And he then he takes his top hat and does a deep bow, says, I wish you luck, and vanishes.
At least he's polite about it.
I was gonna say, I was
That
gonna
was
ask
in
him
character,
something
by the
when
way.
he's gone.
Do you think we can eat him?
The fuck's wrong with
Him or the
I mean,
other
he's-
things that we pulled out?
He's a rabbit. But I mean,
Fair enough. I mean,
it's a rabbit.
I feel like it
and
depends on whether or not you
It's a
can
problem.
catch him. But
He
good
seems
luck with that.
quite intelligent, and he can.
Are you saying I'm not?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are an idiot.
I don't know if it's true. I just
In character, it's like,
So-
yes, that's me.
Everything I said was in character.
Game. But basically, I was just using the pens as like a space for like my
The-
thought.
the
So you can
prompts.
move them if you want.
So it's easier to move to stuff.
Move, yeah.
Are we rolling initiative for this? For who
No.
wants to go first? Or
You just grab as you grab.
Cool.
okay.
Goinkity schwoinky.
You just
Alright.
that one.
You're gonna
So
take
you pull the plants.
Yeah.
You just start
The
going
plant pulls out easy, and you look at it, and it looks to be a normal radish, and then goes and turns red. And then
It wasn't the
Red
red.
radishes are.
Red. Okay.
Yeah.
The purple.
They're kind of a reddish purple. They're weird.
It just depends on the type
he
of
has
radish.
it has a giant black X on it, and then
It's not the gold one.
disintegrates. Could you make a dexterity saving throw for me,
Yes, I
please?
can.
Hey man, his dexterity is
14.
really plus a lot.
14.
That's a lot.
Okay.
It's over 20.
So as you pull the radish out and it gets the you hear what sounds to be like something dropping. You look up and you see a volley of arrows coming down on your square, and you manage to leap out from beside it as several arrows into the ground where the radish was.
So guys, I see we have a bit of a problem on our hands.
Does anybody have mage hand?
No, we're not mages.
Alright, Michael, you go first.
I will say he's probably the best to do
Second.
this because he's really good with traps.
Do you
He has
call him
advantage.
Michael?
Yeah, I got
Checks.
one. I
You
got
have
rolled that
advantage
one
on,
on his thing.
That's
on
great.
dexterity checks. You can
Bernigan
see.
looks over at Arden. You know who Michael?
It's like leans up.
Cody's just like, I mean, he was looking at you.
Michael!
Is your name Michael?
We've already been through this. He's an idiot.
As I look back at him, it was like,
Can
Bernigan and Arden just look at Violet
I
like,
just do like a perception?
One of you!
Can't
Go ahead,
kind of
make a perception check.
Okay.
Well, actually, make more of a nature check.
Nature.
Yeah, I was saying, like, if anyone needs help, just you have to ask my guy. You can't just know.
I pulled the one in front of me.
Which one?
This one.
15.
Alright.
One.
You do so.
18.
Get in there.
18?
Yeah.
You look
They're
around,
weird.
you look at the field and at the different leaves. They seem to all be the same, and they seem to like all be like there seems to be no difference in the leaves themselves. Just from a glance, you can't tell which one is the golden one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the underneath part specifically. That's why it's a game of chance.
I was hoping that I could kind of.
But you pull that one,
Get a
and
glance.
again, you yank it out. It comes out fluid and easy, and it looks like a normal radish, and then goes with a black X.
And then you die.
Yeah, because your dexterity sucks shit. So.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving.
Oh, good.
And I have advantage.
Yes, you
All right.
He
Let's
does
see.
have advantage because he can
One.
see.
Oh shit. Do it again. Nat
Oh!
Nat 20.
Alright.
Plus one.
Okay, as you pull the radish out and it gives you the black X, you feel a vibration in the ground, and you quickly dodge out of the way as the ground gives way and there are spikes underneath.
Oh look, a punji pit.
And as you move away, the ground kind of like just goes back to normal. Oh, the arrows are gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, if it stays like that, any enemy you just go.
Alright.
Hip check him into the
Who's next?
I can help. I can assist anyone that needs help.
I guess I gotta grab this one.
Alright. You do so, and once more, this is not the correct one.
X.
Man, I'm really low. Make another dexterity check.
Luckily,
It's
your
on the
dex
edge.
is pretty high.
Reroll it.
15 plus 6, that's a 21.
Yeah, I was saying, like, normally, like, pretty good amount of dex on their ends. Mine's
Alright.
horrible. I'm not taking it. I at least can help you guys.
So what you hear is this, again, you hear a similar sound of something falling, except it doesn't sound like arrows. It sounds more heavy, and you quickly step back as two giant hammers slam together where you're standing.
Like, oh my god. But yeah, so whoever is going up to like one that's nearby me, I'll like walk up behind them to
Do not let
help.
Cody keep
But
fighting.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Let's go, Michael. Let's go.
Alright. Holy shit. Okay. So you grab the radish at the base of the root, and you kind of like yank it up, and it's a platinum radish.
oh, is it good?
And
It's not gold.
a green check just ding. And the rabbit appears again. And he's like, "Well, that was quick. None of you died. Shame.
Damn.
Oh my! So that's a platinum radish. Quite tasty. The radish. All the plants disappear into the ground.
Just wipe the board.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he got it. He won. Maybe. We'll find out.
So, simply put, normally you are supposed to find the golden radish, but you, sir, are quite lucky and pulled a platinum. Normally, this dungeon only gives a bronze chest, but for you, it's silver.
Oh,
Although I will give you another option. 3 more plants pop up.
It's a double or nothing. If you pick the right one, you get a gold chest.
Yes.
I was right.
Good job explaining.
So, the rules again are simple. Find the golden radish. However,
You only get one shot.
yes. If you succeed, you will get a golden chest. If you fail, though, he just smiles. There will be consequences.
Full party wipe out.
Hey man, it's a 33% chance.
Yeah, don't fuck up. Oh, well, he fucked up.
Takes that one. Far right.
I was gonna try and see if I was gonna try and roll a insight check on the rabbit and see if I can kind of discern which one he was interested in.
But it's also might be random, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, you did good.
We have a gold chest, baby. Let's go.
Honestly, I was really shocked that you just automatically went to the 1d4 anyway. I'm like, fuck. And
It's the coolest looking one.
the rabbit seems disappointed.
Like perplexed. And it's like,
He's less perplexed and he's more like, oh well.
Well, shit.
That's no fun.
No one's succeeded before,
It would
but
have been so much funnier. Just like he drops the accent entirely. Just
he's like, fuck.
Damn it.
On the inside, Bernigan is just like, he's got so much adrenaline going because he doesn't know if that's actually right.
But yeah, no, you pull it and there is the golden radish. And again, he's just like, well, you have one, and I am a man of my word, if not anything else.
You're a rabbit. I'm still a man.
still
Just
a
like
rabbit
down,
man.
just like.
Pulls out his dick.
Oh, you want proof?
It's longer than Vital's leg.
Not the rug!
It's a horseradish instead of a carrot.
That's been Sabraz is tall.
Oh, damn.
A fucking 6 foot. Wow.
I
Anyway.
think the Guild Master might be pleased about this one.
I mean, that brings a whole new definition to pulling a rabbit out of your ass.
Out your ass, whoa.
Whoever said that? Who said that?
Who's been telling you this phrase?
You've never heard that phrase?
No, I've heard it before.
I've got it.
Do we just pull rabbits out of our ass now?
Yeah. Don't you know
It's
the
another
ancient lore?
expression being like, I don't know magic.
It's like pulling just something out of nothing. Like
Yeah, like caught it out the ass.
Yeah, it's like, wait,
Yeah.
where the fuck that come from? You pull a rabbit out of your ass?
So the rabbit gives you another deep bow, and from the ground a golden chest appears.
It's trapped.
Shiny.
Opens it. Instant death.
I run over to it. Not opening it.
I open it.
Yeah. I let you open it. I'm just curious what's inside.
Sure, I'll go over there. Why not?
Fuck off, man.
We die together.
Fuck you.
No, see.
You can't stand in the chest.
No, see, here's the thing, Garrett. Savras comes over. Bernie gets unfazed. Vital comes over.
Like arm blade?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk up and like lean over to look as he's opening it.
So do you actually stab him?
No,
he's
it's
just
like
like holding
more
it
up.
It's like, hey,
Back up. That's my shit.
yeah, the rabbit's still there.
It's like iron.
No, the rabbit's
shit.
By complete chance on both ends.
You're not concerned about me stealing.
No.
When have I ever?
Well, you're the one that.
I'm black, okay, I get it. Relax.
No. I'm the black one. You're the monkey.
So what does that have to do with
Which is worse.
Monkeys are known for doing
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's actually fairly true.
With chimpanzees specifically.
Yeah.
I'm more of an orangutan.
I'm pretty sure they steal shit too.
You're
Can
still
they?
look at them. They're fat as fuck.
Well, then again, you're the one that got us the chest, so you should be the one to open it at the very least.
I already said I opened it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure John is.
I'm doing all those things, yeah.
Word.
Alright. So as you open the golden chest, and again, an orbital light floats up and begins to flash different colors, eventually landing on green, which is sadly only uncommon. A second orb floats up, and again, begins to shift colors and turns gray, which is a color you haven't seen yet. Huh? No. Huh? No, it's the type of item. And basically, a third one begins to scroll, and then the light.
Maybe like pull a lever.
Huh?
Ding 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 ding.
And then and then it turns a golden color, and then the three orbs fuse together and become a golden ticket.
It's another one of those like red ones, right?
Yep. You look at it, and it says spell scroll, uncommon, insight greed.
Oh, I've been
Oh.
It's okay. Oh, good heavens.
Oh, good heavens. Someone had too much Dr.
Grabbing.
It must have been me.
It's not bad.
Huh?
Grab it right.
And you have now incited greed upon yourself.
No, I get a
No.
scroll that lets me cast inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, you
You
take
have to
you
do
take
the
the
cash
you take the ticket and rip it in half. The two halves turn into light, fuse together, and become a spell scroll. And it's a spell scroll for insight.
I can cast it.
And a great.
Is there anything else in the chest?
No, the chest does. Basically, after the 3 orbs appear, the chest closes and begins to sink back into the ground.
And does the
Where's God love you?
Yes. The dungeon then closes, and you are now in the middle of the field.
Why does it keep spawning here?